Fest of Warcraft 3 featuring Cosmo and Singular Pal today. It's Oro again from the other day. Not today, that other day. And that's him. Jargled Screeches is his screen name.
Yeah.
On everything, ever. Ever.
It should be on more things.
Oh, yes. Alright, so kicking off the Undead campaign exactly where we left off yesterday, we are on Chapter 1, Trudging Through the Asses. The Lich King's plague of undeath has spread through the capital city and into the outskirts of Lordaeron. Shocked and disheartened by the loss of their beloved king, the forces of Lordaeron were scattered by the ravenous undead warriors. Now, Lordaeron is but a shadow of its former glory, and Prince Arthas has yet to be seen. Press any key to continue.
There doesn't seem to be any key.
Oh yes, I tried hitting the power button once. It does not work.
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
Tichondrius is like the fourth best Dreadlord.
Father, in delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased.
I wonder if there's an official tier list voted on by fans.
Yes. I've damned
I
everyone.
mean,
And
there has to be
everything
somewhere
I love
on an old
these
GeoCities
days.
page.
And I still feel no remorse.
You'd hope anyway.
No shame.
I like that he's got a long, grumpy old man face.
Was forged
Right?
by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls.
I like that he doesn't look human, like Hot Smelganis.
First one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
Like, he's clearly got humanoid features, but he's demonic in nature.
Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Yes.
No one orders me around.
Very good, we can't kill Melganis, or Tichondrius, one of the two.
At last. This is more like it.
I
At last.
really do like the
This is more
narrative
like
progression
it.
in this
Frostmourne
game.
hunger.
It's very good.
This is more
It's
like
so good.
it.
I actually adore this mission too, where you have to go around and, like, you don't have a huge army backing you, you
At
just have to
last.
try and find the
Frostmourne
cultist.
hungers. At last.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told
I like
us
how
that you would
broken
come.
he sounds.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Speak, fool.
That'd be most
At
unfortunate.
last, Frostmourne hungers.
My life, Onezul.
At last. This is more like
Oh, you didn't see nothing, go home, go home,
Finally.
go home. You didn't see nothing,
This
guards.
is more like it.
Go home, guards.
Finally.
Do they recognize you as Prince Arthas?
At last.
Probably.
Frostmourne.
I think at some point one of the guards is like, ah, Prince Arthas!
Last.
Seek out sound the alarm. Those buried there will serve you well.
Man, I'd like to see them set a game during this. This specifically.
This is more like it.
Like, the kingdom of Lordaeron has just been overthrown by the former prince, and no one has any idea what's going on.
This is more.
You know,
like
the just sheer chaos in the countryside, and all the while the now undead prince is rampaging through. Imagine that in a Skyrim-style setting or game. Great.
That'd be pretty good. That'd be really good,
Frostmourne
actually.
hungers.
I'd enjoy that.
I shall be your
What is it
eyes.
now? At last. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
What's the aggro range on these guys? Are they just gonna keep chasing?
At last.
Fateless.
Well, at least we got some of them separated.
Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. Tread lightly.
Death Coil heals all undead, right?
It does.
Frostmourne hungers. At last.
Frostborn
My sight is
hungers.
yours. Let's see.
What is it now? I shall be your
I feel like those guys patrol around.
No one orders me around.
My sight is yours.
What is it now?
All
No
shall
one
be
orders me
revealed.
Looks like they do.
around. Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
Faithless coward. The damned stand ready.
At last.
What needs revealing?
What is it now? Frostborn hungers.
I really like this kind of mission. They did a lot of these in StarCraft.
Frostborn
They're pretty solid.
Damned stand ready.
Yeah.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Do you think it's the same captain from Northrend?
Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what I find interesting is
What's
the
that?
idea that, well, when Arthas returns to Lordaeron, he has an entourage with him who help him assassinate his father.
I'll look
Yes.
into it.
Who were they?
No one orders me around.
I've wondered
Right.
about that too. Are they living? Are they undead?
Were they his men from Northrend? Because that makes the most sense to me. But then, where are they? Have they been turned undead?
Speak, fool.
Are they still alive? Are they Death Knights somewhere else along with Arthas, though just not as powerful as Arthas?
Finally.
Were they just were they enthralled by the by Frostmourne?
My
Frostborn
life for
hungers.
Ner'zhul.
It's
Finally.
interesting.
Raises many questions.
The sad part is, as interesting as that concept
The
is,
dead have risen again.
I feel like if they ever gave us an answer, it would not be satisfying.
No, not
Because-
nowadays.
Finally.
That's not what Blizzard is
at
particularly
last,
good
My
at.
sight is yours.
What is it now?
I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool.
Isn't there supposed to be a graveyard around here?
Finally.
My sight is yours.
What is it now? Frostborn hungers. At last. Frostborn hungers.
I live
Faithless
only
coward.
to serve.
Finally.
The undead!
sure
Sound the alarm!
Speak,
What
fool.
needs revealing?
Frostborn hungers.
The undead! Sound the alarm! Mercy,
No, don't do that, guys.
for Ner'zhul.
Now, Frostborn. At last.
They know my one weakness, guards.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around. Finally.
What needs revealing?
What is it now?
These guards are fucking bad at their job.
No one orders me
I really
around.
don't remember anything about this campaign.
At last.
It's a really
I
good
think about
campaign.
Frostborn
Only to
hungers.
serve.
Well, I imagine so.
Undead
It's
have
like
returned.
the fact that he's now depowered and is not, just an undead god king leading the undead hordes yet. Like, I don't remember how he gets from where he is
Faithless coward.
to
My
where he
sight
winds
is
up.
yours.
I don't remember.
Kel'Thuzad mostly. Kel'Thuzad is Bay.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm running through my RSS aggregator, and I need to start switching all of my Tumblr blogs I followed over to Twitter.
Yes, after the Great Purge.
No one orders
Oh,
me
yeah.
around.
What needs
I mean,
revealing?
I
What is it
think
now?
I think only one of them is left.
Fool.
I
Frostborn
shall be your eyes.
Like, even among the ones I had that were completely safe for work that I followed, I think
I go
all of them
unseen.
have left except for
All
one
shall be
who just hasn't
revealed.
decided where to go yet.
Let's see.
Tread lightly.
I recommend anywhere on the internet at this point.
These graves
Right?
were dug recently.
Arise in the name of the Lich King.
It really is kind of sad to think that
Speak, fool.
I only used it
Needs revealing.
for one thing.
All shall be revealed.
One thing. and now it's completely useless to me.
No one orders me around.
I hope it dies, and I don't mean that maliciously. I just want there to be yet more evidence of the power of pornography.
Right.
This is more like it.
They did a thing, I guess.
At last.
I mean, it makes sense to me, honestly,
Like how these
because
guys are going back to work even though there's bandits killing them.
Speak, fool.
Nope. Yeah, you guys just keep working.
My life,
Frostborn hunger. This is
No, kill the bandits, not me. I'm just hanging
At
around.
last. Finally.
my life,
Frostborn hunger. I shall be your eyes. No one orders me around.
Oh no, there's a bandit camp.
Tread lightly. Finally.
Qs and Heroes of the Storm have been strange today.
What is it?
Long or just
At last.
weird combat?
I bow to your will.
The weight for a ranged assassin is about half that of a healer or tank. But healers and tanks have the XP bonus right now. It's a little strange.
It's interesting.
I would like to have access to their matchmaker logs. I would like to know the statistics of who is queuing QM as what and how many people, because that is a strange state of affairs.
Finally.
Yeah.
What needs revealing?
Oh, they'll figure out eventually.
No one orders
Oh,
me
I think
around.
it's a good thing. I don't think it means the game is unhealthier than it was at the moment, but it's just interesting.
Finally. Now.
I get you. I
shall
get
be
you.
your eyes.
I'll probably play HOTS later. How many acolytes do we even need? 24. Okay, we need 9 to go. Hope I haven't missed any.
I would probably be up for HOTS later.
What is it?
I feel like this town hall drops an item on death, but I can't remember with certainty.
I don't want to shatter the fourth wall, but were you gonna do an overlay with your
No, I got
camera?
too lazy.
Yes. Gotcha.
No one.
I noticed you dropped it at the end of the last one.
Pain shall be
Oh
legendary.
yes.
What needs revealing?
Mostly because my face was hurting.
Tread lightly.
It does that from time to time.
And it also occurs to me that you have plenty of free space on the extreme right and left.
Right?
You wouldn't need an overlay per se if you didn't want
What
to.
needs revealing?
They
I go unseen. No one.
they did that when they did the BNet update after Warcraft Reforged got announced.
At last.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Was
I
it
don't
just
know.
a stretch?
This is more like it.
I mean, it was. They didn't have widescreen support before, so those like little dingleberries just weren't there.
At last.
Oh, that's right. Because it was full screen. It was full screen fine, but it was still 4:3.
Yes.
Just had black bars. That's right.
What needs revealing? What is it?
So that's all that is.
Trade us all.
Yeah, see that knight just acknowledged that I'm Arthas.
Finally.
When are we gonna get Warcraft 2 reforged so that I can get a UI for Warcraft 2 that I can actually play?
What is it now?
I love that game to pieces. It is distractingly
Tread lightly.
unusable.
At last.
The viewport is tiny.
Speak, fool.
Maybe in the 60s.
Finally.
Oh, the 2060s?
Frostmourne
Oh yes,
hunger.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh
At
no.
last.
Could be a bit.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
You will know endless torment.
Frostmourne hungers.
Okay, this is going all right.
Frostmourne hungers.
We hug this building. That guy won't see us apparently.
At last. Finally. At last.
My life for Nezu.
This is more than my sight is yours. What is it? The dead have risen again. Guards!
Finally.
I bow to your will.
This is more like it.
Okay, there's 4 of them right there.
Finally.
What needs kill them all!
My life would
Frostborn hunger. Tread lightly. This is more like it. For the Lich King. What is it now? At last.
And there's our token, 1 death per level.
Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What
The
good are
rites
these
must be
cultists
performed.
to us now?
Yes, of course.
In your next undertaking,
And what's that?
you will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the Necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
Oh, this next level's really stupid. You have to fight level 10 Uthers, level 3 Arthas, and basically his strategy is just swarming him with fucking ghouls because he just has 45 seconds worth of Divine Shield.
What the hell is that?
You fought those, Arthas. Are you stupid?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out.
No one orders me around. Your pain shall be legendary. Tread lightly. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like
We actually get to kill a bunch of the paladins of the Silver Hand, though, so that's kind of fun.
At last.
I mean,
What is it?
as we established previously, this is all their fault.
Like it.
It is.
Finally.
Just a little human compassion. Uther, you unfeeling robot.
No one orders me around.
Stratholme was an inside job.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late! Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed.
At last.
Before it's too late. Stratholme was the cutoff, dude. You're late. Fucking meat wagons are fabulous, though. Look at that. 6 of them together
Told
with
you
one
meat
shot
wagons
power.
are great.
Tread lightly.
I love them.
Frostmourne hungers. At last. No one orders me around.
That's why Sylvanas has one in Saints Row 3, but you're like, it's called a meat wagon.
That is something I'm known to say, yes.
It's basically your catchphrase.
At last.
Oh,
Should be the
yes.
subtitle of this channel. You're a meat wagon.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Don't hurt that ghoul. He's my baby.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
I'm so glad these ghouls start with cannibalize. This would be super obnoxious without that.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. What is it now? Finally. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hunger.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
What is it now?
Oh, man down.
Frostmourne.
Uh-oh, 2 men down.
No one will let me around. Oh, sure you suffer. What is it now? Tread lightly.
Speak. No one orders me around.
I believe there's an Easter egg on this map too.
What is it?
Of what?
Chen.
No.
This
I
is
think
more
so.
like it.
I think this is the first established not lolly, Pandaren furry. I mean, I guess he could be a lolly at this point. We never know.
He's not.
We don't know that.
Speak, fool.
I mean, but he's not,
I don't
though.
know that. It's an annoying one, like the second level of the human, so we have to do a bunch of wood cutting to get to it.
The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the?
I remember when they were supposed to be more Japanesey.
Yeah. And then they
And
became
then-
Chinese.
Well, someone at some point pointed out that China is
Took you long
super into their pandas
enough, badly decomposed.
as identity.
They will never
Yeah, and then they made the mobile Pandaren game. It was great.
The loss.
Yes,
World of Warcraft Immortal.
only the energies of the High Elves Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then
You don't
one
have to
must
acknowledge
be done.
that.
You must steal a very
I-
special herb.
I mean,
from
it's
Tabitha's
just-
keeping. Place the
Diablo
necromancer's
Immortal might not even be that bad of a game. It's just a PR disaster.
for the journey.
Oh, yes.
As you wish.
Oh, yes, it is.
My life for Ner'zhul. Thy will be done. Yes, Master.
Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
One orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich.
The interesting part is I think this exact map is reused from the human campaign.
Undead must haunt the gold mine. or the
That's not just thrifty, that's lore friendly.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's the top half of a map, at least. Because the same spot we're in, we fought rock golems at before. It was that map where I cheesed the AI really early on with a single mortar team, and then he just gave up.
Finally.
This is more.
Oh,
I
no.
remember that one.
Finally.
You don't remember that one, or you do?
I do. I mean,
Okay.
vaguely.
Finally.
Gotcha. The bridge is still broken from that one, right over here.
Frostmourne hungers.
Makes sense.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Your pain shall be legendary.
Come on,
For
come
the
here.
Lich King.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
That's great. I want to focus my arms. Thank you.
Summoning is. This is more like it. My life for Ner'zhul. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed. Yes, Master.
Slap another ziggurat or two.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
Frostmourne.
Sounds like a
hunger.
Dark Souls boss.
This is more like it.
Ziggurat or two.
At last.
Ziggurat too.
Frostmourne hungers. You will know endless.
Or a Pixar film.
Now, Frostmourne.
Ziggurat 2A.
This is more like it.
Ah, yes, I remember that rat.
Frostmourne hungers.
I wonder if I could actually kill this
This is more
so
like
early.
it. Frostmourne hungers.
Fucking YOLO, I guess.
Tread lightly. East. What is it? Summon.
Okay, fuck that up.
Speak. What is it?
Jesus Christ.
No one will be around.
He's eating my soldiers alive.
Summoning. Tread lightly. Summoning is complete. Speak, fool. This is more like it.
More gold is required.
No one ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army.
At last.
I wonder.
Finally.
I wonder.
My bidding, master.
That's all.
I gladly
Wonder
obey.
is a good thing.
What is it
It
now?
is.
At last. This is more like it.
It's got heavy armor. I don't have any piercing attacks this early. Siege. It's functional.
No one orders me around.
At least this guy's low on mana at this point.
Tread lightly. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
Our town is under attack.
Oh, that's fine.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Must be. What is
Our
it?
town is under attack.
Yes, I know, it's fine.
No one.
They're very distracted by the ziggurats.
What is it now?
Faithless coward. Your pain shall be taken.
Speak, fool. At last. No one orders me. Speak, fool.
You know endless.
No one orders me around. This is more like it.
Must be.
Yes, eat your brethren. Feast. Regain your strength.
Must be.
What is it now?
Must
Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
I never liked this level.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now?
You only get 2 unit types, and it's just meat wagons and ghouls.
Where shall my blood be
I
spilled?
mean, that sounds like a party to
Will
me.
be done.
Don't know what you're on about.
My fate is sealed.
It's not terrible, I guess.
My bidding, master.
Well, I mean, I feel like the intro mission for the second campaign is always in a weird spot. Because it's
Yeah.
still introducing mechanics to you, but you've already been through the hardest part of the last race, so it's just kind of...
Not to mention the whole,
I gladly obey.
The end levels are kind of bad too in that kind of design, where they just start throwing units at you without any introduction.
Yes,
Like, the very last level of humans, you get Griffin Riders, and they don't really give you any, hey, we got Griffin Riders now. It's just, new unit available.
What is it now?
Yeah. I did notice that, because, like, the building, you didn't even build the aviary, it was just there.
Yeah,
Summoning
It is one of the coolest buildings, though.
I love it.
It's just a giant stone griffin.
And now that's a city in World of Warcraft. Oh no, they're launching another attack.
No one orders me around.
Come, my lads.
Speak.
Grab your lumber and fight the horde.
What is it? No one orders me
Back to work, you slackers.
Must be.
Upgrade. More gold is required.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead have returned.
Frostmourne hungers.
Slap that guy before he got in his house.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Now, Frostmourne.
That's what we're all about
This
here
is
in the
more
Undead
like
Horde.
it. For the Lich King. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Hi, Tichondrius.
Last. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
I grow tired.
Speak, fool.
I'm glad he's here.
Finally. This is more like it.
Help! The undead have
He's there for
returned.
moral support.
Yeah,
Frostmourne
he could be helping, but he's just like, I must feast.
Ah, at last.
Well, I mean, you gotta learn to do it on your own.
Your pain
That's
shall be
fair.
legendary.
There's a Sasquatch.
What is it now? Now, Frostmourne. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Faithless coward. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
More gold.
Speak. What is it? Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostmourne
This amount of zero up
hungers.
seems a little cruel.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
It's interesting that they only let you get tech level 1, 2 on the upgrades.
No one orders me around.
Might have been too much if they gave us 2 tech levels, I guess.
This is more.
I mean, look, the map is balanced for certain numbers, okay?
Hundreds of ghouls.
Yes. No, it's the tech levels that are wrong.
Frostmourne hunger. Your pain shall be legendary. This is upgrade.
More gold is
No one orders me around. Speak. No one orders me. Frostmourne hunger.
No reason to start throwing meat around. We're not at that part yet.
Now, Frostmourne. You will know endlessly. Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I think Blue's ready to launch an attack on us. I see some troops kind of just wandering around over there.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? This is... Speak. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. You are endless. At last.
Your pain shall
Oh, that poor footman came out of the barracks at the wrong time. He never stood a chance.
He's doing his best.
He really is. I don't know if it's gonna cut it though.
I bow to you.
What is it?
Now, Frost. I'll make sure you suffer.
This is more like it. Ah, at
The damned
last.
stand ready.
Our forces are under attack.
I like how there's a female peasant here named AI.
I think that's pronounced I.
Very good. Are we sure it's not artificial intelligence?
Tread lightly.
Well, if it was artificial intelligence, there'd be an asterisk behind it.
That's fair. Headcanon accepted.
Ooh. Boy, was that an obscure reference.
No one orders me. For the Lich.
Where shall the blood be spilled?
Speak, Ah, at last. This is
I love all these healing potions they gave me that I just don't need.
No one orders me around.
Alright, AI, it's time to die.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
They gave all these people names.
Speak.
I wonder if they're trying to make me feel bad about the mass murder.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Finally.
I still want to make a
Frostborn
shooter
hungers.
that procedurally generates backstory for everyone you kill.
Our forces
And I would still
Just
play
scrolls it by on the side of the screen.
No one orders me.
I imagine it would be like the Sniper Elite series, where it will go in slow motion and give you like a glory shot of all the damage you do internally, and then it would just stop for a second and tell you that 17 years later, because he didn't have a father, he didn't know how to. He never learned to avoid drugs and alcohol, and his son
Your
overdoses.
betrayal has broken Uther's heart, boy. He would have given his life for yours in a second. And this is how you repay his loyalty?
For the
That's
Lich.
how
Or
you
his
break
son's
your
completely
players.
fine and marries a nice girl. Yeah. Whatever. Procedurally generated. One of them just says that this one's favorite color was blue.
No, wait. Yellow!
Points to a piece of gray matter flying by on the screen.
Rip that guy.
Also, in Heroes of the Storm, after you go around the board 8 times, the kid really starts getting annoyed with you.
Does he tell you to stop playing?
No, he's accepted that that's futile. I think he's going to bed.
Oh.
He said, "Oh, it's you again? I guess the prizes are over there, I guess."
What is it?
I think he's just gonna go to sleep.
The prize is over there, I guess.
Speak, fool. For the Lich.
Also, in case you were
No
curious,
one orders me.
bribing a camp does not count as capturing it for the quest.
That's unfortunate.
I think it's if you have one of those effects where if you bribe the entire camp, it cools down faster. I think that confuses it. I think that's where the bug is.
Luckily, Felstad's doesn't behave that way.
Yeah. Not like I'm bothered. I play too much anyway. I'll get it done.
Yes.
What is it now?
I'll make sure you suffer.
The meat wagons march forward.
What is it now?
The slow approach of death.
Speak, fool.
Imagine what the wreckage of those houses smells like now. Just half-burnt, rotting meat. And ash.
And ass.
What is it now?
Well, I mean,
Finally.
I imagine that's what blight smells like.
Probably.
Speak, fool.
Actually, I imagine it smells kind of like a mummy.
Tread lightly.
What does a mummy smell like?
Speak, fool. Frostmourne.
Imagine a smell that isn't literally ass, but could only be described as smelling like ass.
Days. Very dramatic.
That's
Gotcha.
what it smelled like.
Give
Okay.
me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
That is what it smelled like. And it was everywhere, like...
Oh, this is the best part. What were you hoping to piss on them one last time?
before you left his kingdom to rot?
Have I?
I didn't know what it held.
Sorry.
No, I'm enjoying this
I'll
cutscene.
take what I can.
That's like the best possible response he could have given.
No one orders.
Come to piss on your father's ashes one last time. Have I?
See, I love how
Where shall
broken
my
he
blood be
is.
spilled?
It's like, I didn't know what it
My
contained,
fate is
and
sealed.
I don't care now. I'm
glad
just
he's
gonna,
realistic.
I just need it. What's that?
He's realistic.
I think he's just done.
No
I think he's
one
done with everything.
around.
Yes.
I don't think he's completely fallen at this point. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think that the good Prince Arthas is still surfacing in his mind from time to time and recognizing the things that he's done. And I think he is right now slowly dying so that the guilt winds down, you know?
That makes
So that he
sense.
can't feel it anymore.
Oh, that guy's name is Kenshin, just like your motorcycle.
Oh no.
The ghoul's gonna sexually harass him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him. He's a little too quick for me.
Thy bidding, master.
Too fast for me,
My
sweetheart.
fate is sealed.
Villager wasted no time
I
getting out
wish
of there.
only to serve.
I think he lived. Got his dog at least.
You monster.
No, you want to see me be a monster? I'll activate Uther's secret maneuver. Nope, my ghoul's gonna die. Never mind. Well, it was a good run.
What is it now?
Alright, boys, you do what you do best.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Slap trees.
I gladly
Slap
obey.
trees.
Yes, master. Thy will be done. I bow to your
No one orders me around.
my life for Ner'zhul. Yes, master.
I don't even know if you get anything out of the little Easter egg thing.
I bow.
I just know it
to your
exists,
will.
so we're gonna do it.
I mean, what you get is the pleasure of Chen's presence.
Yes. And the first instance of
actually-
a panda in this game. That's very exciting.
I am actually really interested to see it.
Ah,
I was
at last.
unaware. Is he just like hanging out?
Yes, and he's like, drink with me, friend.
Summon.
Of course he is. Chen don't
No
care.
one orders me.
Huh? You're undead?
Drink
I mean,
with me.
do you still drink?
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Is drinking still a thing that you do? Alright then.
My fate is sealed.
No, I was hoping we'd be able to get 2 crypts here. Oh well.
I do have to say, as far as the lore goes, I love that brew is transparently alcoholic, but plausibly just tea.
It's alcoholic according to the Mist of Pandaria.
My fate is sealed.
I mean, yeah,
Speak, fool.
but for the purposes of the ratings board, you know,
Fair.
What is it now?
plausibly.
Tread lightly.
Plausibly. Yeah.
No one orders me around.
Should build more
I
ziggurats.
bow to your will. Thy will be done.
Gesundheit.
I gladly obey. Yes, master. What is it now? No one orders me around. Summoning is complete. What is it now?
More gold is required.
Summoning is complete.
I did like the undead thematically
Oh, they're my favorite.
this game. Yeah.
When I used to do the melee scene competitively, I played as undead.
Summon more
Hmm.
Summon
More
more
gold is required.
Oh no, we're out of gold?
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Well, if you guys cut down that tree right there, thank you.
Fate is sealed. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Thy will be done. No one orders me.
Now they're upset with him for interrupting work, so he must pay the ultimate price.
Tread lightly.
Oh god.
He's wasting up very important food. You know, we could have a ghoul instead of the acolyte.
And he doesn't mind.
No, of course not. It's for the undead. He'll be risen, probably, maybe. Do I have any ghouls left over here? I think I got them all.
My soul, I'll sell it at a low price.
Free, I guess.
More gold is required.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Let my horse get a drink while we're waiting. This is nice. This is nice.
I don't think that horse is alive.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a little airborne. Still good.
I think it's drinking in the same way one of those drinking birds actually drinks. Just to say, not really.
Oh no.
It's just humoring you.
Summoning.
It's acceptable.
I mean, he's a good boy.
He is. This necropolis is taking up too much space. Let's burn it down. This sheep is taking up too much space. Get out of here, sheep. You're not wanted anymore.
Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally.
I guess I can have Arthas stand here and just supervise, because his unholy aura actually increases their movement speed. He's a taskmaster in ways.
At last.
Oh, there is the Pandaran relaxation
Frostmourne
area.
hungers. This is more like it.
That's how you get that little screen flash. I thought there was an actual Pandaran here. Oh, there it is, I guess in case you didn't see it.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Hungers.
Hope it was worth the wait. Oh god, it won't stop!
I mean,
It really wants us to know we found it.
stop going over there.
Try not to.
Fool.
I hope that's for the rest of your campaign.
Finally.
Just keeps
Amazing.
pinging it randomly. You did it! You found the Pandaren relaxation area. Now live with it, you shitlord.
I mean, I think even that concept art is a little more Japanesey.
It is. They're pandas. Or something.
They don't actually appear until Frozen Throne, though, right?
I don't think so, no.
Our forces are under attack.
Hey!
It's for
You remember,
horses.
you remember how you owned that game Dying Light?
Yes.
Yeah,
More gold is required.
you should install that at some point.
I did, and then I uninstalled it because I didn't have enough space for something else. It might have been Borderlands
Was it
2.
Heroes of the Storm update? It was the Heroes of the Storm update, wasn't it?
It was probably. I don't remember what, but it was important.
That'd be a good thing. I bet FJ and Anna would be totally into co-op with that.
He raised the horses I just killed. I hate Uther.
Wait, is Uther a necromancer?
He has Resurrect. Oh, there it is. Another 45 seconds of Divine Shield, my favorite. There's one sheep owned by Tichondrius right over here, too. Okay. I thought there was a secret behind this tree wall, but I didn't want to cut it down. So I think aside from that, we hit everything.
One sheep owned by
Our forces
Tichondrius.
are under attack.
Yes.
Maybe that is Tichondrius.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We
Oh,
may
no.
never know.
Clicking it does not explode it.
I intend.
Of course not.
It's Tichondrius.
I mean, he does not deign to be exploded.
No one.
Fucking Meatwag is still firing.
Excellent work. Now your journey to quell Thalos can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dreadlords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world again.
Kel'Thuzad is good people.
He is. Yeah, it's some way to Twisting Nether. Oh, good. They accidentally brought some acolytes.
Is everything proceeding as planned, Tichondrius? Lord Archimonde demands a report on the Scourge.
Lich King's young Death Knight has been performing well. Almost too well. I begin to wonder if Ner'zhul has ulterior motives for his new champion.
The human means nothing in the long run. Ner'zhul wouldn't dare undermine our efforts now.
Our only concern is that the Scourge accomplishes...
Didn't know
what it
Mephisto was in this game.
Archimonde will have all our heads if we do not keep control of this situation.
Believe me, brother. Neither the Lich
not
King
happy.
nor his undead
Yeah,
armies
he isn't.
jeopardize the Legion's return.
See that they do not. Lord Archimonde has little patience for failure.
I like how in the Twisting Nether they have a couple of abominations on standby.
Is that the Twisting Nether?
That's what it said. The Dreadlord's fortress somewhere in the Twisting Nether.
Well, I mean, the Twisting Nether is just space, right? So,
Yeah.
The wondrous, eternal Quel'Thalas.
I mean, it's potentially just space.
Oh, yes.
Like, the degree to which that's a retcon, I am not gonna
The frail
speculate.
elves do not concern me.
I think it's more akin to the warp from 40k now, which is basically hell.
I mean, the Twisting Nether was referred to as
Elves must not be taken lightly.
a couple different
We
things
shall see.
over the course of World of
Bring
Warcraft.
forth the prisoner. Where is the
They
entrance to your
retconned
land?
so much since this game came out.
You will never enter
That's
Quel'Thalas,
okay.
fallen prince. The woods themselves
I don't really mind.
protect our
It
borders,
has a kind of
and the
charm
enchanted
for it.
elf gates
Yeah.
protect our capital.
Your precious gates will not stop me any more than these trees, little elf. Bring up the meat wagons. We'll make our own entrance.
The energies of this place are strong. Kill the elves, level their structures. This location is perfect for your base.
It'll be a pleasure.
The undead are advancing. Alert the sentries.
Tread lightly.
My life for this.
You want to kill that thing a little faster, guys?
Fear the reaper.
Here, you help.
Thy bidding,
Quickly,
I bow to your will.
quickly raise the ribbons.
My fate is
Get them going.
this better.
Not nearly fast enough.
Sigmar's not pleased.
What is it now?
You are not welcome
Bring
here.
Sigmar into this.
I am Sylvanas.
We have to bring Sigmar into this.
Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Death itself has come to you.
Look, it's your waifu.
Do your worst. The elf gate to
Us,
the inner
this
kingdom is
ravaged body.
Oh, your waifu's dead.
No one orders me.
What does the shadow wield?
Tread lightly.
The dead
What is
shall
it now?
serve.
Look, okay.
This is
I like
what
how she charged in headlong with only 2
At
people
last.
supporting her.
Frostmourne hungers.
I mean,
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Thy
It's just like in the video.
I've only ever said
Fine.
that I liked the concept of the character and that I was disappointed with certain deep lore decisions they had made regarding the character that I was previously unaware of.
No one orders me around.
I remember when she killed herself.
Summoning is complete.
And then ETC taught her power slide.
I wish only to serve.
So annoyed by that. Still
Very
annoyed
sad.
by that.
I gladly obey.
The power slide or the killing self?
Thy will be done.
And the killing self. Like, my reading,
I gladly
and
obey.
again, I never did play Frozen Throne. Okay, so that's fair. But
Frostmourne hungers.
my reading of that from the lore that I had been privy to, including World of Warcraft, was that she was badass. That she had had her soul ripped from her body, and when she regained her sense of will, she went to haunt her corpse.
Which is cool.
That's pretty badass. Then founded a nation of misfit undead that are just weird outcasts, and that's great. And I always felt like she had some affection for them. Like she felt some sort of sense of duty to protect them. And the Forsaken themselves are a very, very interesting concept to explore. And then, well, okay, no, she doesn't actually care about the Forsaken. She only cared about Arthas. Way to not give him the power, Sylvanas. And then she kills herself, goes to literal hell, and now her entire motivation for everything that she does is to literally avoid an eternity of torment. That is so boring.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
She's so tragic.
That's why I like I liked following Makani, because Makani's headcanon for Sylvanas was way closer to what I wanted her to be.
Cool.
Thy bidding, master. No one orders me.
Yeah,
Bad ace.
a bit. And also basically Zap Brannigan.
A strong female lead.
What is it now?
I do like that explanation for the inexplicably stupid things she's done in Battle for Azeroth. Is that she's just basically Azeroth's Zap Brannigan.
Tread lightly.
I like that explanation too.
Yeah.
The dead shall serve.
I mean, there's still time, Blizzard.
There's still time, Blizzard. You could fix your game.
If you could do it as soon as 8-3, you know you could.
This better be good. Or the least. What is it now? Frostborn hungers.
Well, that's not going swimmingly. There's a lot of elves here for some reason.
Not for long.
Curious. We're working on it.
Summoning is complete. Where shall my blood be spilled?
I'm still limited, only, what, necromancers, meat wagons, and ghouls?
Yes, master. I gladly obey.
No one orders me around. Finally.
Research complete.
What is it?
What's the game speed at?
Fast.
Speak, fool. This is what.
It seemed like last time, when Uther was returning, that seemed like that was counting down in real time.
What is it now?
Had you slowed it down?
I don't think so.
No one orders me.
I don't think I have control over that in the campaign.
What is it now? Complete.
Well, anyway.
I bow to your will. Thy will be done.
We'll just keep spamming ghouls. That's a good solution to most of my problems.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I wish only to serve. Yes, master.
I mean,
Thy will.
the Zergling Rush is a time-honored tradition.
Oh, of course.
And there are even worker units, which ties into an old natural selection meme. The first-person shooter, where the aliens would rush the enemy Marines with a ton of worker units and AoE damage them all down and win in like 2 minutes.
Tread lightly.
Now that's a strategy I can get behind.
they had to.
Research complete.
The worker units had a AoE healing spray that also did damage, and it would stack. So if you just had all of them run up to someone, they just instantly die. They had to issue a patch like
What is it now?
a week later.
Speak.
Well, that makes sense.
It was good times, though.
Good times. There was much rejoicing.
And as a testament to their ability to very carefully balance this,
Tread lightly.
that still remained a viable strategy, not game-ending after they fixed it. Like, the worker rush was still something, if you were a really good player, you could still outplay people as the worker unit early game, and it was still useful to do.
I've still never played that game. I kind of want to. I don't know.
I mean, that was the first game I kickstarted, like, before Kickstarter was a thing. They literally just put a note up on their website and said,
Frostborn.
we want to make Natural Selection 2, we need money, and I said,
Sure, why
sure.
At last.
I had it.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Lord Arthas, the creatures of the forest are also resisting our invasion.
This is more like it.
I don't like that.
Oh no, you found Hogger.
Yeah, we'll come back for him later.
Research complete.
You found Hogger before he moved south.
Before he became a raid boss.
He's not a raid boss now, is he?
I mean, meme-wise, yes.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, the level 1 raids on him.
Yeah. Kind of miss those. I mean, I appreciate that his story has moved forward, but I feel like every patch or so he should break out of the stockade and go back to Elwyn.
He's still an
Right?
Elwyn.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. There's a quest to, like, jail him. That's what leads up to Stockades.
Oh! It's been a long time since I played through Elwyn.
Damn, will
Actually,
do ya.
yeah, I assumed they had just shoved him in the stockade. I did not know there was a quest. I haven't been through Elwyn since they did that.
It's been a bit, I'll give you that.
Huh. Cool. Well, good then.
Yes.
I have no complaint.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
I should build more towers.
No one orders me around.
Or more ghouls, I don't know which yet.
My life for Ner'zhul.
The undead are like a weird mix of the Zerg and Protoss.
Yeah, they got crystal pylons in a way.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's more akin to creep, so I don't know why I said that. Never mind, I take it back.
No, so they've got the creep, but those towers do act a lot like when upgraded, act a lot like pylons.
Speak,
yeah.
Or
finally,
not pylons. Well, it's a defensive structure. Don't
photo cannons.
Don't poke holes in this. That appeals to me. I always liked the Zerg and StarCraft. When I was very briefly playing 1v1 on the competitive ladder in
This is such a bad
StarCraft
idea.
2.
Why do I keep doing this?
Oh no. Because they're elves.
Speak, fool.
They deserve it.
For the Lich King.
You do.
Your pain is legendary.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last.
Faithless coward.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
Run away!
What is it now?
You will know endless torment.
Frostmourne hungers.
Faithless coward.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
Thy bidding, master. Yes.
Clearly I just need 2 crypts.
I will.
That's the problem.
I bow to your upgrade complete. My fate is sealed. Thy bidding, master. I gladly obey. Thy will.
Get those meat wagons up, we're gonna need them, boys.
I gladly obey.
Gold is overrated.
My life for Ner'zhul. My fate is sealed. More gold is required. Thy bidding, master.
Gold is overrated.
My life for Ner'zhul. I gladly obey.
Speak, fool.
Do you think the elves mind that we're cutting down their trees?
Summoning is complete.
No one orders me.
I don't think the elves consider the trees theirs, man.
Very good, because I don't either.
You can't just, like, own nature.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess not.
Summoning is
Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Sylvanas, where are you at?
Our town is under attack.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly.
Have you ever played Salt and Sanctuary?
No.
It's a 2D Dark Souls clone.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's literally the shtick. I just happened to land on it in my Steam library while looking for something to play.
I highly recommend Saints Row.
Yeah, Saints Row is pretty good.
That's a game.
Really though. We should play Saints Row 4 after Saints Row 3.
No, I know. I need to buy it eventually.
And then we should play Grand Theft Auto.
I need to buy it sometime.
Yes, master.
Yes.
I gladly obey.
Uh-oh, we're too poor to afford that second ziggurat.
I mean, if Grand Theft Auto 5 goes on sufficient sale, I've got... My housemates will probably pick it up too.
How many multiplayers does that go up to?
A significant number. If you're talking about the open world, it's... I don't know what the max is for being in the open world. If you're talking about doing heists and instance missions and stuff, then it is 2-player for the setup and then 4-player for the actual heists.
Isn't the online, like, the open world shit cancer, or am I misled?
It depends on what you mean. It is generally a bunch of internet randos that have rolling murder machines and rocket launchers, and some of them have orbital lasers.
What is it now?
How do you get anything accomplished?
I think you can... I feel like you can play with friends only. I feel like that's possible.
That'd be nice.
I haven't played any of the multiplayer, but if you do races and things with races and death matches and stuff with random people, yeah, it can get stupid, but
such as it is.
Yeah.
I think I could stop lumberjacking for the rest of this game and I'll be fine.
Research complete.
Yeah.
3,300 wood saved up.
Our forces are under attack.
Tread lightly. What is it? Tread lightly.
No, stop hitting my siege weapons. I'm just trying to meat wagon Sylvanas. That's what she would have wanted.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool.
So much wasted potential.
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve.
My ghouls, yes.
More gold.
They keep dying.
I wish only to serve.
The shadows beckon.
I mean,
I bow.
if they're already undead, are they really dying?
Yes. Undead implies that life was given to the dead.
Thy will be done.
What does the shadow
Not
will?
necessarily.
That's how I take it.
It just implies that they are no longer dead. That doesn't mean life. You could still consider the curtain of death to be something you can't pass back from.
You're getting really existential with this. So, do you consider them
I've existed every day of my life, man. Of course,
like a rock?
Make it existential.
Like a rock? Like rock is not life or dead. So undead is like rock?
I think you might even be able to argue that undead would be more akin to a force of nature.
This better be
Like
Not
rock.
in this game, but
Speak, fool.
I would say more like plant, but
Ooh,
not
like Protoss,
plant.
gotcha.
Like inverse plant. Like
Like
if plant is
Protoss?
on one end of the gradient, undead is on the other.
Like Protoss?
What is it now?
Yes. As we discussed with the warping in of structures.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
We're just summoning these bitches in from the Twisting Nether, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, you have a factory planet that they warp in from.
Frostborn hungers.
This better be good.
The Sylvanas know.
Tread lightly.
Honestly, that may not be an inaccurate description for
Probably
how Warcraft treats other dimensions and space and stuff. That might be equivalent. Oh my god.
For the Lich
Oh no.
As the shadow tremble before the
Oh no, I figured it out.
Oh?
Oh no, I figured it out. The Zelnaga.
No one
They're the Dreadlords.
This is more
The Zelnaga are the Dreadlords. These are the Proto-Protoss.
Frostborn hungers.
10 out of 10.
Finally.
This better be good.
I like it.
More gold is
Tread
required.
lightly. Frostborn hungers.
The restless
Alright,
dead
assault
await.
number 3. This time, with guys in dresses, we can't possibly fail.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
104th Airborne Cross-Dressing Brigade.
Better be good.
Go get 'em, boys.
Darkness guide
What is more effective? The element of surprise. What is more surprising?
No one orders me around. At last.
the restless dead await.
That bitch just polymorphed me.
Speak. What does the shadow do?
Tread lightly.
Into a sheep owned by Tichondrius.
These things happen.
Our forces are under attack.
At last.
Your pain shall be let.
This is what for the Lich King.
It's like the worst point of time to attack. Fucking Sylvanas just came in with her army.
What is it now? This is more like it.
More gold.
Luck has not been with me this game.
Speak, fool.
Gotta wait for her to attack and then like launch a counterattack against those elves.
What is it now?
Our gold mine is nearly empty.
And I was just thinking about that. How's my gold mine doing?
Speak, fool.
Nearly empty. That's where we're at.
What are your objectives here?
Shadows beckon.
Explode the gate. Yep. Destroy the blue elf gate. Or base, whatever.
Oh, okay. So you do actually have to. Well, can you get there without going through that other elf base?
Possibly.
No one orders me around.
This is better.
Like I understand the principle of the thing. Like you may just have to smash all of the elves, but
Shadows beckon.
there may be another path to victory.
Now the restless dead await. Our forces are under attack.
This is more like
I mostly want the gold mine,
at last.
because I don't think I could finish my mission with less than 2,000 gold.
At last. Tread lightly. This is more like it. For the Lich King.
What does the shadow?
What is it now?
The shadow
Finally. This is more like it. Tread lightly. I'll make sure.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? Finally.
The restless dead await. Intriguing.
I might be better off just restarting and just Because I lost my first army in that like assault there because I didn't think they were that defensive.
Yeah, I think going after them drains some of your resources.
Yeah, they be bitches.
I did that in a late game StarCraft 1 human campaign map. It was human versus human, and I was not good. I was not good at these games. And I just outlasted their resources. It was like one battlecruiser cleaning up all of their structures because they had no army anymore because they had run out of resources.
Tremble before the scourge.
It took like 20 minutes.
Speak.
Sometimes you just need that attrition battle.
I mean, it did work. Just had to set the army to attack, move to one corner of the map, and then all tap out.
What is it now? At last.
Clearly the Seeker is just killing Sylvanas in the first 2 minutes.
This is more like it. Finally.
She reses and comes after you again,
You
right?
are not welcome here.
Yes, I like how she starts all the way in that corner right there.
Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Death itself has come to your land.
Do your worst.
Look at that, she's like, I don't want to be here. Trees, help me.
Powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
Your pain shall be legendary. The dead shall serve.
God, she hit so hard.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. At last.
He's auto-attacking my boys for like 60 damage a pop.
This is more like it.
What does the shadow will? I bow to your will.
I mean, she's OP after rework.
Oh, yes.
My fate is sealed. I gladly obey.
Muchly so.
Yes, Master. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. Summoning is complete.
What is it now?
Another hogger.
Speak, fool.
Very good.
Frostmourne. Lord Arthas, the creatures of the forest are also resisting our invasion.
What is it? Finally. At last. No one orders me around.
Summoning is complete.
This is more like it.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
That's unkind of you to say, Armaldo fan.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
This is why we need more moderators to keep this channel PG.
No. I mean, that is a compliment.
Is it?
I mean,
Tread lightly.
if you have a urethral swab, it's a nice one. It's a nice thing to say.
Very good.
I wish only to serve. Thy will be done. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
I just want to feed my children right now, you know? But they don't know how to eat corpses yet. They gotta learn.
Research complete.
What is it now? No one orders me around.
This better be good.
Summon more cigarettes. I bow to your will.
I mean, I'm trying.
Yes, Master. fate is sealed. Yes, Master. My fate is sealed.
He is good people.
I gladly obey.
But don't let him know I said that.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around.
Find Sylvanas. The undead advance.
This is more like it. No one orders me
This
around.
better be good.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? Now, Frostmourne.
Summoning is complete.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Our forces are under attack.
Summoning is complete.
So that was the issue.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
What was the issue?
There's a undefended gold mine right over here.
Oh, yep.
Look around.
Tread lightly.
Hello.
The dab.
Yeah, dab will do ya. Can't sell the Urn of King Tyrannus, yikes.
This is more like
Take
it.
your time. Look around.
No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it.
The damned stand ready.
At last.
Our forces are
Finally.
under attack. What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. No one
I
orders me around.
appreciate the back ticks that are just going to be in every text box I have open.
The dead
No
shall
one
serve.
orders me around.
This is better.
It's my toggle.
Tread lightly.
I figured. I mean, that's usually what I got set up to.
Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await.
No one orders me around.
This
This
better
is
be
more
good.
like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
Damned stand ready. Where shall my blood be spilled?
We demand additional lumber.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. This is more like it.
I bow to your will.
What is it now? At last. This is more like it.
We demand additional lumber.
Everyone needs wood.
Tread lightly. What is it now?
My life for Nazul.
Speak, fool.
The dead shall serve. As the shadow wills.
I wonder how efficient it would be to just, like, make a couple of graveyards and just keep sending wave after wave of skeleton warriors at them.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
That may be a strategy I try to employ here.
Maybe give yourself a save point
My fate is sealed.
before you commit to that.
Seems meme-worthy, at least.
Yeah, it does.
What is it now?
Especially if I get the 15-second upgrade on them, so they last long enough that they're not just timing out before they get anywhere. Like, actually...
Thy bidding, master.
No one orders me around.
Let's do
at
this.
last. Speak, fool.
I bow to your will. Yes, master. I gladly obey. Thy bidding, master.
Tread lightly.
What does the shadow
Speak,
will
fool.
guide me?
Frostmourne.
I wish I had shades just to scout this area out.
This is more like
They don't still observe rewards, do they? They don't.
What is it now? At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Arthas will be a scout.
The dead
He's
shall
expendable.
serve.
No one orders me around.
Upgrade complete.
Tread lightly. I wish only to
This kind of memery gets a lot easier in Frozen Throne because they have that little shop you can build, and then from there you can get the orbs that allow you to just place down blight. Sacrificial skulls, I think they're called.
What does the shadow will?
What is it now?
If it's a mission where both you and the enemy are building up, just rush someone over there, plot down some blight.
Yeah. Or you don't have to commit entire fucking necropolis to, like, just building graveyards on this side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Research complete.
What do you think that shop thinks of the new neighbors?
The goblins just see the fucking necromancers come in and just start raising a fortress from the ground.
There goes the neighborhood.
Real estate value's just gonna go to shit.
I gladly obey. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Like, do I destroy this necropolis now because it doesn't serve a point? I guess so.
Is there any reason to?
It's
I mean,
paving blocker, and I don't like it.
If your units can get by it, enemy units will try and attack it before they get by it. Right?
Yeah, but like, look at this. There's like not very good graveyard placement.
Oh, can your meat whack? I don't think your meat whack.
I have to clear out some trees, maybe.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Upgrade complete. Research complete.
Oh, no, okay.
I wish only to serve my life for Nezul.
Whatever, man.
My fate is sealed.
You do you.
Definitely trying.
My fate is sealed. No one orders me around. Where shall my blood be spilled?
The dead shall serve.
Must be.
The best part is with these graveyards, my ghouls can keep being useful in gathering lumber.
Summoning is complete.
This better be good. What does the shadow will?
There are no usable corpses nearby. Story of my life.
Not my porch.
Not my porch.
What is it now?
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Must be. Must be.
No one orders me around.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly. Finally, I bow to your will. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed.
Research complete.
What is it now? No one orders me around. What is it now?
Can I help you?
Research complete.
Summoning is complete.
The shadows beckon.
Tread lightly.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Yes, master. I gladly obey. Thy will be done. Yes, master. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
The dead shall
Order
serve
the
shadows
king.
beckon. Let darkness
Speak.
guide me. This measure insufficient as the shadow will.
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. As the shadow will.
Speak.
What does the shadow beckon? Truth.
No one orders me. Ah, at last. What is it now?
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
The shadows beckon. The restless dead
Summoning
await.
is complete.
No one
Our
orders me.
forces are under attack.
This better be good. Insufficient mana as the shadow
What is it
will.
now? This is more like it. No one orders me around.
The restless dead awaits the shadows.
I bow to your will. Thy will be done.
Yeah.
I cannot summon there.
I had to go get some allergy pills.
You're good.
Fool. No one orders me around.
This better be good.
And there was a dog that required squishing.
Oh, they do that.
And they do.
What is it now?
My life for Ner'zhul. Yes, master.
Meme's kind of working.
Forces are under attack.
The shadows
Oh, ho, 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 ho,
Thy
ho.
will be done.
Oh yes, all those things.
The scourge cannot be stopped.
I wish only to serve.
No one.
Wave after wave of undead slut.
Faster and faster now.
Oh yes.
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool. Frost.
This is why I like the undead. You can get very creative with your playstyle.
This better be good.
And this is exactly how they should play. You can just attrition your enemy to death at no cost. Like, I'm paying mana basically to just, like, slowly peck them down.
It's more friendly.
It is. It's so good.
The dead shall serve. The shadows beckon.
I think they're launching a counterattack or they're thinking about it.
Let darkness guide me. Insufficient as the shadow will. The restless dead await his entreaty, as the shadow will.
Tread lightly.
Find it. Summon it. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide.
What is it now? Frostborn hunger.
The shadows beckon. No one will defeat you.
Really, the only downside to this is the blue player AI is smart enough to actually use Priest and Dispel.
Our forces are under attack. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. The shadows beckon.
Otherwise, though, this is really fun.
The restless dead await. The shadows beckon. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Insufficient Let darkness guide. Our gold mine is nearly empty. What does the shadow will? The shadows beckon.
Look at them go, just swarming.
The dead shall serve. This better be good.
I like the animation on the skeleton portraits.
Yeah, they got very dedicated jaws.
Oh yeah. They look like they're super into it. Like,
What does the shadow will?
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti!
This better be good. What does the shadow will? As the
Our
shadow
forces are
will.
under attack.
For the Lich King.
Oh god, they haven't found humans yet. They've only found elves. They haven't even seen a human.
Uh-oh.
Our forces are under attack.
Protect the meat wagons!
The dead shall serve. Intrigue. As the shadow wills. Speak, fool. What does the shadow will?
Our forces are under attack.
Intrigue.
That sounded like a euphemism.
The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide them.
Tread lightly.
Uh-oh, Arthas, don't do a dead. Arthas, you fool.
I bow.
Our
to
hero
your
has been
will.
killed. Our forces are
I
under attack.
gladly obey.
I mean, he's succeeding.
Father.
He's got scourge blood in his veins.
Let darkness guide you. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide you.
Our forces are under attack.
Stranglethorn, tiger blood.
As the shadow
gold
will.
our town is
What
under
does the
attack.
shadow will? The dead shall serve.
This is so entertaining.
The restless dead await. What does the shadow will?
Our forces are under attack.
Where shall my blood
Now I
be
have a bunch of
spilled?
unemployed workers.
I gladly obey. Summoning is complete.
The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve.
Come now, minions, another wave.
Intriguing.
Our forces are under attack.
I like that worker trying to fix a house in the middle of all this chaos.
Keep calm and carry on.
Fucking Brits. They were never ready for the fascist skeleton regime. Realistically, this should not be working as well as it is. This almost feels bad.
I mean, it shouldn't. You are effectively role-playing.
I know!
It means the mechanics are well designed in that regard.
Oh yes.
For the Lich King.
We've reached the critical junction where we no longer have enough corpses to revive.
Juncture.
Junction. Juncture?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm learning.
I mean, I don't think junction is necessarily wrong, but I think a juncture is what you were looking for.
Probably. I've been known to butcher the English.
Look, okay, despite my best efforts, I had fantastic grades in English.
Me too.
All through my schooling years, so I can't help it.
No one orders me around. I bow to
Good news. The Acolytes have a new job.
Are they just following the meat wagons around?
No, there's a new gold mine. Get those ribbons flowing.
Oh god. Excellent.
Uh-oh.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh no, everything's about to fall apart.
What is it now?
My hubris.
This better be good. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will.
Get 'em, boys.
For the Lich King. As the shadow will.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
My life. I gladly obey. I will
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally.
Okay, now I need to find a new spot to start building graveyards.
Ah, at last.
Those are far too back to be useful anymore.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
It looks like it's going to take us right back to that other town that I was trying to besiege
hungers.
in the last playthrough.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Now,
Oh, a trap.
This is more like it.
For the Lich King, you will know endless torment. Hello.
What is it now?
Can I help you?
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
Faithless coward. Now, Frostmourne, I wish only to serve.
What is it now?
So... That's all mountainside, so I think I could pump a hole right through there to go towards blue. Or I can try besieging that one city I failed to do so the first game by doing the same necromancer bullshit.
Speak, fool. Hello. What is it now?
I mean,
This
if it's working,
Yeah, I think we'll continue with that.
shoot for the moon.
Speak, fool.
I bow to yes, master. My fate is sealed. I will.
I also don't like opening up those paths because it usually means there's multiple routes they can attack my base through. And right now they have to go through this winding path of undead fuckery. The downside is setting up. That's gonna be a bitch. I think I've got a handful of ghouls I might be able to employ as intermission troops. There we go.
What is it now? No one orders me around.
Our
Speak,
forces
fool.
are under attack. Thy bidding, master. Yes.
No, leave the acolyte alone.
I gladly obey.
Damn you.
Tread lightly.
Heartless bastards.
Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Finally.
Must be.
This gets so much easier once you have abominations.
Soon.
Oh, soon. So we'll just build up a horde of ghouls for the meantime. The meme time.
Tread lightly.
I gotta go take a text real quick from work, so I'll be right back.
You do you.
Oh, I will. Okay, sorry about that.
What is it?
Sometimes you just gotta fight a dog, you know?
I bow to your will.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
The dog won. Also, blue isn't pushing, so I don't think that was an attack force. I think they just happened to be defending that area at the time.
Has blue actually attacked you?
Several times. They're doing it right now.
What does the shadow will?
Where?
Right there, right on screen.
Okay. I mean, Yeah, give me like 6 seconds to find it.
Oh yes. They keep doing the same thing where they're launching attacks against this graveyard farm. So they're not making any huge gains. I don't think they can actually push in here at this point, even with Sylvanas pushing with them. It's just far too defensible with all the corpses at my disposal.
Our restless dead await. Our forces are under attack.
Once those ghouls get over here, I do want to start getting that secondary base going. There that priest goes again, being all clever, dispelling the swarm. So clever, he couldn't even outwit death.
What does the shadow light? The restless dead await. Let darkness guide.
Speak, fool. Frostborn hunger.
It's these high elven swordsmen that are being such a pain in the ass. They just don't like dying. Look at that, +5 armor. The hell are they even getting that from? Inner fire? Inner fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a pain.
Tread lightly.
My life.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy up there.
Yes, speak, fool. What does the shadow will?
As the shadow this will better be good. Intriguing. Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me.
Oh, come on! You just attacked!
Finally.
What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. Intriguing. The restless dead await
lightly.
For the Lich King.
No one orders me around.
They're not playing fair.
Tread lightly.
They're elves.
I will be done.
Yes, speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack.
I fear bastards.
This is more
This
like
better
it.
be good. Our town is under attack.
That's what I've been saying.
As the shadow wills.
Ah, yes, the lone sorceress here to polymorph. Be gone from this realm, thoughts!
Darkness our forces are under attack. For the Lich King.
No one orders me around.
Our town is under attack.
My life for Nezul.
The restless dead await.
What is it now? Speak, fool.
Ah, yes, Sylvanas, just like in the Warbringers video.
Has collapsed.
It's uncanny. And here comes the power slide.
Tread lightly.
Flawless execution.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey. I wish only to serve.
The dead
No
shall
one
serve
orders me around.
Hopefully I'm free to push now.
I bow to your will. Fear the Reaper. Yes, Master.
Don't think there should be anyone left at this point to stop me.
What is it now?
I mean, that was just 2 separate waves of attacks.
Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. This better be good.
My life for Nezul.
The restless dead await.
I bow to your will. My fate is sealed.
Trees are annoying. Can we agree on that?
What is it now?
I don't know. I kind of like trees.
They serve no purpose besides stalling the undead advance.
Well, I mean, okay, I suppose from an undead perspective, I can see how trees would be a useless annoyance.
Oh yes, very much so.
In fact, if you got rid of all the trees, you'd get rid of your pesky, life problem.
Yes! Sylvanas is working on it. She started with the biggest tree of all. Very ambitious.
I wish only to serve. Thy will be done.
Tread lightly. What is it now? No one has me around. Ah, at last. What is it?
You will end this.
Frostmourne hunger.
Your pain shall be legendary.
This
as the
Alright, Necromancers, do your thing. That really upsets the elves when you do that.
The restless dead await.
They just drop aggro and run at them.
No.
Tread lightly. Now, Frostmourne.
I bow to your will.
Come on.
Summoning is complete. My fate is sealed. My will be done.
No one.
I wish only to serve. My fate is sealed. What does the shadow?
What is it now?
The restless dead await.
I bow to your will.
The Acolyte's trying to repair the building they're blowing up.
No one.
What does the shadow? I wish only to serve.
What is it now?
Like, this has been such a cheap way of dealing with the elves. I have over 5,000 gold saved up.
Thy bidding, thy will.
Hey,
It's working.
see how far you can take it.
I'm going to.
It really is lore friendly. Like, that's a very scourgy strategy.
It's working. That's the best part of it. I love that it's working. I'm a little afraid on some of these placements here. Should be fine.
Yes, summoning is complete. Thy will be done. Yes, master.
The dead shall serve. The restless.
We're at a very vulnerable point here, because if they attack, I don't have corpses yet to really rise.
Summoning is complete.
Like, I'm going to need to start having my Necromancers charge in there and die so that the other Necromancers can resurrect them.
The shadows beckon.
Should probably get some more meat wagons. Almost said wheat wagons.
Oh, there aren't wheat wagons anymore. You've dropped that pretense.
Oh yes. The wheat wagons already serve their purpose in plaguing the Lordoranians. The Dorians. Guys.
The blue guys.
The blue guys. Because everyone knows the purple guys are supreme.
Summoning is complete.
Forsaken for unlife.
Summoning is
Yes, that thing.
The dead
for
shall
the
serve.
Lich King. What does the shadow will?
Let
This
not the
darkness
rest of the
Summoning
dead
is
await.
complete.
Where you at, Sylvanas? We're waiting.
What does the shadow will?
I think we might have enough corpses to do something right now.
Oh my god.
What?
I just realized
I wish only to
if you
serve.
can almost make Lily in Saints Row 3, you
I
can
bow to
definitely
your
make
will.
Chen.
The rest
Oh,
of
they're
the
coming.
dead await. For the Lich King.
This better be good. As the shadow will.
What is it? At last. No one would have. This is
Just focusing Arthas.
Frostborn hunger.
The restless dead await as the shadow shall
tread
serve.
lightly.
Our forces are
Come on.
This is more.
I mean, it is sometimes viable to focus down the tank.
Not a bad idea.
the restless dead await.
What is it? For the Lich.
You could also death coil yourself.
No, you can't. That's only in Frozen Throne.
Ah, really?
Oh yeah. See, unable to target self.
Frostborn hunger.
Ah, dumb.
Yep.
I feel like that was the first thing I tried. I feel like that was the first thing I tried when I played this.
It makes sense. It should be a thing you should be able to do, and I mean, eventually you're able to.
Yeah. I am looking forward to Frozen Throne's playthrough.
Oh, me too. It's just so much better than this, and this is already solid.
I mean, I'm enjoying this one a lot too because it's been so long.
It's nostalgic.
No one.
It's good. It's good.
This is
the restless dead await. Or the Lich King.
Where
Need more
shall my
graveyard.
blood spill? Yes, master.
That's where the bulk of my gold is going to.
I gladly obey.
Oh good, we actually have meat wagons now. No, don't even think about it, guy. Don't even think about it. Those are my meat wagons, get your own.
tread lightly.
I feel like we need another wall of flesh to advance.
What does the shadow will? Intriguing.
Or, not flesh, bone, marrow. We need marrow.
As the shadow wills.
I could be convinced to play Terraria.
Yes.
What? You said wall of flesh.
I don't get it.
There's a wall of flesh in Terraria.
And nobody's told me until now?
It's in hell. It's one of the I think it's the final world boss before you permanently like change your world.
No one.
I think that triggers a
What is it now?
a specific event on your world after you kill the flesh wall.
Huh.
Yeah.
No one.
Uh-oh, it's that one bitch I hate.
Frostborn hunger.
Alright, boys, pull it out.
What is it now?
The restless dead await for the Lich King. Insufficient man as the shadow wills. The dead shall serve. This better be good. Intriguing. Let darkness guide you. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow. What does the shadow will? Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive.
No one will.
This better be good. As the shadow will.
Okay, we actually got to the point where we're using the necromancers as fodder for the undead hordes. This is what I've always dreamed of.
I mean, they knew this was where their lives were headed eventually.
Yes.
This is what they signed up for.
It's all in the fine print.
Our forces are under attack. The dead shall serve.
Okay, let's get that auto cast off. I don't want you doing that anymore.
The small runes.
The
It's all in the
restless
small
dead
runes.
await.
I even got some sheep necromancers right now.
The dead shall serve.
Our forces are under attack.
This as the shadow wills.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Now, Frostborn. Finally. What is it?
I think I'm actually stupid.
No one orders me around. For the Lich King. Speak, fool. I'll make sure you suffer.
That's unfortunate.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
It just now occurred to me that I can actually still store corpses in the meat wagons.
Frostmourne hungers.
The actual ability to generate corpses, though, was added in Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne.
Oh no.
What is it now?
At least I'm realizing this now.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. For the Lich King. No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
Okay, so that's one more gold mine.
Frostmourne.
Do you remember those Nils dropped anything worthwhile when we killed them the first time? Because I cannot remember.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
My gut says no.
Frostmourne hungers.
No.
At least one of it was a mana potion, I think. Oh god, no.
The dead shall serve.
Necromancers!
Intriguing.
Tread lightly.
This better be good. What does the shadow will?
You can only dispel so many of them, you fools.
Let darkness guide me. This better as the shadow will. The restless dead await. As the
I love when it says there's no usable corpses nearby, because really, the only response to that is soon.
What does the shadow will?
Give her time.
No usable corpses. My god, you have no imagination.
What are you doing, Sylvanas? You're surrounded. Oh, she wants to attack that one in particular, I guess. Very good. Continue.
I wish only to serve. My fate is sealed.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I think the best part about all this is that the game has rewarded me with a mana well right down there, so my necromancers will have infinite mana for the last push.
I bow to you. Yes, master.
In some way, I want to believe the game knew this was going to happen.
I mean, maybe. It is possible that's a strategy they identified as viable and wanted to keep.
Yeah.
Keep. Said that weird.
This better be good. The dead shall serve.
Don't you judge me.
This better be good.
I'm trying not to.
Intriguing.
Where shall my fate is sealed? Thy will
No one
be
orders
done.
me around. Finally. This is more like it.
Just need to scout ahead, because I don't know where to build next graveyards.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Finally, we've reached the Elf Gate. Press the attack. Let none survive.
Okay, calm down, Arthas.
This is
We're not
more
that far
like
yet.
it. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne.
I appreciate his moxie, though, just willing to charge in there by himself.
Summoning is complete.
This is more like it.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Tread lightly.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Speak, fool.
What is it now?
You will know endless torment.
At last.
Of course they're going for my gold mine. Fuck you guys.
Frostmourne hungers.
No one appreciates a good ribbon like they used to.
Speak, fool.
Our town is under attack.
The dead shall serve.
Did you say ribbon or ribbing?
My life for
Ribbons!
Ner'zhul. I gladly obey.
Like on the gold mine.
Yes, master.
This
I
better be
see.
good. The dead shall serve.
What does the shadow will?
Oh, that better not be all they did. I just summoned a bunch of undead to deal with them. Those cock garglers.
The dead shall
Let
serve.
darkness guide me.
Intriguing.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Well, this should be interesting. Go, my soldiers, go! Take the Fountain of Mana!
What is it now? Finally. This is more like it.
I wish only to serve. My fate is sealed.
I think I might need to start building up a ghoul army again, just so I can get that forward base
My
going.
fate is sealed. I cannot. Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
Tread lightly.
Speak, fool.
No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I think the next mission's really annoying. The one after it's good, though. I think last time I did the next mission on hard, I did a bunch of suicide bombings just to get the objective.
Summoning is
Well,
complete.
I have actually no idea what the next mission is. Completely no memory.
You have to collect the 3 gemstones to open up the gate to Silvermoon, and they're all held by protectors.
That's annoying.
And the only way to navigate the map is zeppelins.
That's annoying, right?
Yes.
I feel like that mission's annoying.
It's super annoying. It's fucking cancer.
Yeah, I do vaguely remember it.
I'm excited for the Silvermoon invasion, though, because, like I said, there's that one exploit I'm going to be using that's pretty fun.
What does the shadow will? Speak, fool.
No one orders me around.
Assuming they haven't patched it out yet, because the last time I did this campaign was like a few years ago. So one of the best things I actually did for this game is that below the structures, their geometry actually continues downwards, so when you put them on a weird slope like this, it actually has like that basement level.
The
so
foundation.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good.
Yeah.
That is good attention to detail.
Well, I think that solves a very important problem when you move from 2D to 3D terrain.
Yes. I can agree with that.
What is it now?
I bow to your will.
Okay, I think we can agree these elves are cock-garglers. They came in here, killed my gold mine, and then just left, and they haven't launched an attack since.
My fate is sealed.
I think I could bait them out here again, though, if I build another gold mine.
Yes, master. I gladly obey.
They seem like those type of people.
Yes, master. Thy will be done.
You're not allowed to have nice things. Like, they don't want it, but you're not allowed to have it.
Yes, I'm aware of elven bitchery. Oh, there it is. It worked.
The restless dead awaits. Speak, fool. Our forces are under attack.
At last. This is more like it. No one will be your pain shall live. Speak, fool. At last. Tread lightly. For the Lich King.
Bread shall serve. Let darkness guide.
Spons is doing that thing again where she's just an unbearable bitch.
That's how she gets you.
That is how she gets you. That's entirely lore friendly.
This better be good. Or the Lich King, as the shadow will.
Tread lightly. Summoning is Christmas counter. This is more like it. At last. Frostborn.
Don't you dare chase horses down. Get out of here. Go home.
Frostborn.
Go.
Finally.
This bitch.
Frostborn hungers. What is it now?
I wish only to serve. Yes, master. Where shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey.
No one orders me.
The dead shall serve.
Does look like they... I need to destroy this little camp here before I can set up for the last graveyard outpost thingy-majig.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. This is more like it.
Yes, quite.
I wish
Yeah, all
only
those
to
things.
serve.
Tread lightly.
Shouldn't be an issue, though, because I got the meat wagons that are loaded to the brim with corpses.
This better be good.
They're like mobile graveyards. Fun for the whole family.
Where shall
I
my
mean,
blood be
No one
spilled?
orders me around.
They are to mobile graveyards what a garbage truck is to a garbage dump.
The dead shall serve.
So like a hearse, but with less subtlety.
The restless dead.
I like it.
And more crushing machinery.
Well, that part's important.
This better be
It might actually be just a trash compactor.
At last.
I'm not...
With bodies
That's
in it.
okay with me.
Yeah.
The restless dead
Tread
await.
lightly. Frostborn hungers.
Gets the job done, man.
Speak, fool. Finally.
Thy bidding.
I will. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
My life for Ner'zhul.
No one orders
The dead
around.
shall serve. Let darkness guide me.
Oh yes, more corpses. That's good for the economy.
I bow to your will.
It's good for the war economy.
Oh yes.
My fate is sealed.
At least the meat wagons are on time. I'm gonna put one ziggurat on the shoreline. It's gonna be my angry ziggurat so I can look at them. It's where Arthas stands during these long weeks overseeing the siege of Silvermoon.
I'm going to my angry dome.
What is it?
Arthas, no, wait. It doesn't have to be like this.
Speak, fool.
This better be good. Intrigue.
Summoning is complete. My life for Ner'zhul. Yes, master. Our goal has collapsed. I will be done. Yes, master. My fate is sealed. Yes, master. I will be done. My fate is sealed. Yes, master. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed. I wish only to serve. Yes, master.
Tread lightly.
My life for Ner'zhul. What does the shadow of the Lich King?
Yeah, we even have a whole bunch of ghouls.
I bow to your will. Summoning is complete.
What is it now?
Speak, fool. Summon dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? Summoning is complete. Where shall my blood be spilled? I cannot summon there. Summoning is my fate is sealed. Summoning is complete. The restless dead summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. I summoning is complete.
Tread lightly.
I think I can push.
What is it now?
What does the
I think it's time.
The restless dead await.
Let me just
Tread lightly.
spread the meat wagons.
The dead shall serve. What does the shadow wills? Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve.
That was interesting. Did you see that? There actually is a hard cap on how many skeleton warriors you can have, because when I did the second wave of necromancers, it despawned like a good group of them.
Don't they technically take up food?
I don't think so. pretty sure they don't.
I only say that because you're at 89 of 90.
I have a lot of ghouls
Would be a
and shit.
sane thing for it to do to despawn them if you go over your limit.
No, see, I just spawned a whole bunch. I'm still at 73.
Are under attack.
This better be good.
No one orders me around. Speak.
What
Our
does the
forces
shadow
are under
will?
attack.
The dead shall serve. The restless
forces
dead
are under
await.
attack.
What does the shadow will? I wish
Where
Oh
shall
no.
my blood be spilled?
But how can skeletons even cross that river?
They're not doing too great of a job.
the restless dead
The
await.
undead don't like moving water.
This better.
What is it?
That would appear to be the case.
The restless dead await upward as the shadow will.
No one would be around. This is more like. At last. Now,
The dead shall serve.
Tremble before the scourge.
This better.
Die. What does the shadow will?
speak. This is more like. What is it? Crossboard hunger. At last. Crossboard hunger. This is more like.
This better be good. The dead shall serve.
Our forces are under attack.
That should do it. I think they just attacked with their entire army.
Tread lightly.
What does
As the shadow will.
No one will be around. Tread lightly. You will know everything.
The dead shall serve.
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like. At last. Tread lightly.
Our forces are under attack.
This better be good. For the Lich King, the dead shall serve. Let darkness guide.
Speak, fool. I'll make sure you suffer.
This better shall survive. The dead shall serve.
Our forces are under attack.
The rest die.
What is it now?
Dead shall serve. The restless dead await.
Our forces are under attack.
Tread lightly. Now,
For the Lich King, as the shadow will. What does the shadow for the Lich King?
what is it now? This is
The
what
dead shall serve, let darkness guide. None, the restless dead await. The dead tremble before the scourge. What does the shadow will?
I think that's it for Sylvanas. She had a good run.
For now.
For now.
It's when you actually see Silvermoon
Fall back to the second
that she,
gate. Fall back.
right?
The elf
Oh,
king
yes.
has fallen. Onward, my warriors. Onward to victory.
Very good.
Okay, let's see the fucking kill score. Jesus Christ, 600 units died in that skirmish.
I mean,
Yeah. But the important part is, I wish there was a gold spent. I mean, I lost almost 20,000 gold upkeep. Key of the Three Moons. Moments later, just beyond the Shattered Elf Gate. I think Silvermoon's my goal for tonight, and I'm going to stop the stream there. I want to get my exploit in, and then I'll switch over to something else. Especially since I hate this level, and I think the mission after Silvermoon is Black Rock and Roll, which is a really good mission. That's the one where you have to kill orcs.
Fall back
well,
to the trees.
yes.
Yes.
It's the orcs who are wrong.
You've won through this gate, Butcher, but you won't get through the second. The inner gate to Silvermoon can only be opened with a special key, and it shall never
Fall back to the trees.
Waste your time, woman.
Goddamn elves.
You cannot
Right?
outrun the inevitable.
You think that I'm running from you?
It's
Apparently
okay,
you've
when the
never
season
fought
changes,
those.
they'll die of a broken heart or something and fade from this world.
It happens.
Damn that woman! We must find a way to cross the river.
I like in cases elves a lot more.
Speak,
Just
fool.
asshole wealthy trade barons.
High elves?
At last. Frostmourne
Yeah,
hunger.
I'd say they're definitely
This is more
hoitier
like it.
Lord
than
Arthas,
not.
our forces
Gotcha.
cannot attack the flying beasts. Fear not. The crypt
It's
fiends
good.
can force
The
them.
guy builds good worlds. It's just, they're usually pornographic.
Alright, I gotta restart this. One of my necromancers already died.
Oh, no.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Tread lightly.
Greetings, Death Knight.
No one orders me around.
I wish only to serve.
Lord Arthas, our forces cannot attack the flying beasts. Fear not. The crypt fiends can force them to the ground.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
My life for Nezir.
The restless dead await.
No one orders me around.
I bow to you. Yes, Master.
Speak, fool.
One of the interesting parts about this, like these three missions,
Tread lightly.
is there's Dragonhawk riders, but those don't even get added in until the Frozen Throne.
So they're just not playable here, they're just a special mission unit?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, that's interesting to me.
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now? This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. last. Frostmourne hungers.
Full speed ahead! Summoning is complete. What? Full speed ahead!
This is more like it. No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Is that a spider?
You will know endless torment.
I hardly know her.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
We're too late.
Finally.
Yeah, I was debating between that and the Spiderky again.
Can't go wrong with Spiderky.
It's important that people know about the can't eat Spiderky.
It's no, it's not food.
My fate is sealed. I gladly obey. Our forces are under attack. My fate is sealed.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Inventory is
This is more like it. Finally.
faithless.
No one.
My life for Nestor.
I think we're going to employ a
What is it?
fuck.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
I think we're just gonna give up.
Ah, at last.
I mean, fuck is notoriously recession-proof.
I'm playing like shit.
Tread lightly.
But I know
Yeah,
it, so it's
me-
okay.
Me too in this other window.
What are you playing?
No
I'm
one
playing HOTS.
I-
Oh god, and I can't stop feeding.
Our forces cannot attack the flying beasts.
Oh no, there I go
Fear
feeding
not.
again.
The crypt fiends can force them to the ground. Yes, master.
It's all because I didn't take the trade upgrade at 4.
Thy bidding, master. Yes, master.
Speak, fool. What is it now? Now, Frost.
Historically, that is how they get you.
Finally.
Who are you playing as?
Lily. Of course I'm playing as Lily.
Of course you're playing as Lily.
It's a
I
different
wish
game
all
when you're
was
playing as Lily. It's kind of like Abathur, except you have one physical body.
No one orders me.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
Ah, at
Okay,
last.
hear me out.
This is
Yeah, I'm
more
listening.
QM being as chaotic as it is, and seemingly even more so now, where it seems to have relaxed even the MMR requirements for groups. If you play as Lily, you can sort of carry by running all over the map and being wherever you need to be to make sure that your teammates don't die doing something stupid. It's actually really good. Because Lily can be so forgiving if you build and play her just right. It really does make it feel like you're just running around helping everyone else play the game recklessly. I'm receiving a lot of enjoyment out of it, alright?
I feel you could do that as any support though, like that's not exclusively a Lily thing.
It's not exclusively a Lily thing, but she is... Okay, hold on.
Take your time.
Number 1, she's extremely forgiving. Number 2, she's basically an infinite fight battery.
Frostmourne.
Which other supports aren't. As long as the team isn't taking a lot of AoE damage or a massive amount of single target burst, you can keep a fight going indefinitely as Lily.
This is more like it.
I'll make sure.
So that helps. Plus, at least in QM, I don't think this works in terribly organized play. But if you go trait build, she can really freak people out. One of the common things I do is I can chase off 4 enemies trying to push a keep as Lily, just because they can't really deal with it, so they don't quite know what to do.
Frostmourne hungers.
Stun and gun.
This is more like
I mean, that would be good, but if you harass properly, you can just poke them every time they try and get close. It's very viable in QA, at least for now. I think I'm accidentally creating a Lily meta.
Speak, fool.
There was actually a Lily meta in the competitive scene because she was so easy to play.
This is more like it.
She was a low skill ceiling, high rewards character.
I mean, as true as that is, one of the things that I enjoy a lot in games is trying to take low skill ceiling weapons and heroes and characters and see how much I can eke out at the upper end. Like, if you really, really, really throw skill behind it and really try to commit, what can you do with it?
Hold down Q.
What is it now?
You can do so much better. I mean, that's all you need to do to be viable with Lily, but you can play her so much better than just
I'm aware.
holding down.
I'm memeing on
So
you mostly.
You do still have to hold down Q. Oh, I'm a Q hero. I'm a hold down Q hero. When Sylvanas ceased to be a hold down Q hero, I stopped playing her. I freely admit this.
I gladly obey.
Why's my phone exploding right now?
Summoning is complete.
Apparently they did. Okay, whatever. That's a fine thing. That's a fine how do you do.
Tread lightly.
Nah, I just give you a hard time because it's easy and because Steak's not here.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, I'm easy to bait.
Oh, just like Steak.
My fate is sealed.
I think I'm gonna go with the same cheese thread I went with last time.
No one.
Because I'm pretty sure for this mission you have extremely limited resources.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Well, I mean, if World of Warcraft is anything to go by, not only do you create hordes and hordes of skeletons, but you leave a bunch there when you leave.
We are known to do this, yes.
More gold is required.
Wondering if I could get level 2 upgrades for necromancers yet. Probably not, because the game thinks I'm stupid and new. Wonder how much different a campaign would play if they just gave you all the options baseline.
You mean just as is, or like if they tried to balance it so that that worked?
Either or. Like, seeing Frostworms on this map would be pretty nice, or Gargoyles, you know, the only two flying undead units which you don't have access to on a flying-based map.
Are you threatening me?
I mean, but there's nothing wrong with challenging you to overcome an obstacle and then giving you a easy way to overcome it later on. Like, that's
suppose. The issue is when it becomes annoying gameplay like this level is.
That's actually how I learned programming now that I think about it.
Bash head against wall. Repeat until dead.
Well,
no,
I
wait,
had
that's
a
Goblin engineering, never mind.
Well, I mean, there's an explosion in there somewhere in Goblin engineering.
No, of course.
Full speed ahead!
I need to stop scouting at night like an idiot.
Full speed ahead!
I guess it kind of balances out because they can't see me as well.
Full speed ahead!
What is it now? Speak, fool.
What?
It's probably fine.
Got it!
But even here, like, they limit how far you can scout because they have the Sky Fury towers almost everywhere. And archers just periodically around the map sprinkled in. And don't forget the Dragonhawk Riders. Fuck you, get out of here. God damn it.
Full speed ahead!
It's more friendly.
It is. It's just not fun gameplay. I'm fine with lore friendly, but it's a game, so it should be fun.
Yeah, I get to you.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me around. What is it? Frostborn hunger.
Our town is under attack.
Tread lightly.
The restless dead await as the shadow wills.
No one orders me around.
Upgrade.
This is more like it. What is it now?
Your pain shall be legendary.
Proceed. What's done?
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Now, Frostborn. Tread lightly.
Our town is under attack.
Finally.
Research complete.
The AI is being abusive right now.
No one orders me around.
That's so mean.
Upgrade complete. I wish only to gladly obey.
I had archers from the other side of the river shooting my workers.
My fate is sealed. My life for Nezul. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed.
I suppose all is fair in love in Warcraft.
Yes, Master. Thy will be done. I gladly obey. Yes, Master.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's true for either of those things.
No, we're too late.
What is it now?
What does the shadow will?
Make your choice. Be drained of life.
Speak.
Proceed. You land for the spider.
No one orders me around.
Proceed. Binary.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers. For the Lich King.
Make your choice.
Speak, fool. What is it? This is more like it. Finally.
Summoning is complete. More gold is required.
Yeah.
Summoning is complete.
The sleeper awakes.
Tread lightly.
I guess I could counter meme them and have my meat wagon throw shit at their buildings. Oh yes, the glove is on the other hand now.
Research complete.
No glove, no love.
So they say.
God is bread.
He is. I heard a lot about that today, and also the drinking of the wine to celebrate God's deadness.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around.
What? Is there a religion happening today?
Yeah.
Speak, fool.
Just one unit of it, though.
Hungers. What is it now? Ah, at last.
Can't have too much religion.
Make your choice.
Research complete.
Oh, very good. I can get unit upgrades this time around. Level 2 ones, at least. I mean...
Well, I mean, they gotta introduce it slow or else they break your fragile player mind.
Of course.
No one orders.
See, you think that you want those upgrade levels now. You think you want that, but you don't.
Frostmourne.
Please no.
Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Ah, Blizzard is easy to maim.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
Just like a bunch of spiders that are off smoke break.
This is more like it.
Is there a more destructive force known to mankind?
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will be done.
I've upped my Lily meme game. Well, I say upped. It's reached another level. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Research complete.
I gladly obey.
Level 2?
I've decided now that one specific healing fountain is my favorite this game.
Oh no, are you letting it know?
Hmm?
You're letting it know it's your favorite, aren't you?
Oh yes, and it had better not tell anyone else, or I will cut it so bad.
My face.
I think in the new TOS that's a bannable offense.
Huh?
In the new Terms of Service, I think that's a bannable offense, telling someone Lily told you that you're her favorite.
Are you threatening me? Got it!
Man, I'm trying to make that a thing. I'm trying to make...
This.
Oh god. Creepy yandere panda thing.
What?
The fuck is yandere?
Okay, so... You know how tsundere is like attracted to but really shy, like you're really cold to them, but you really want to jump them.
I do now.
Okay. It's an anime meme.
Very good.
Yes. Yandere is basically that, except also there's the third component of being completely batshit crazy. Like murderous, if I can't have you, no one can, kind of crazy.
This better shadows beckon.
God have mercy.
Are you threatening me?
The restless dead await.
In short, my headcanon for the panda.
Yes. Yes. Okay, let's begin Operation Meme Boys #1.
This better be good. The dead shall serve tree.
What? Speed ahead!
They don't know.
Oh no.
This better be good.
Our forces are under attack. What?
Ah, yes, the flyers. That's gonna be an issue. I actually need to use Nerubians here.
What does the shadow do?
Do Jedi mind tricks work on Nerubians?
As
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know, I thought I heard somewhere they might not.
What does the shadow do?
Like, in a Warcraft thread?
The restless dead await.
I'm no longer sure of how to respond to this because I never meant for it to be taken seriously.
I want to know more.
Oh god.
What does the shadow do?
I mean, you know, it doesn't work on Toydarians, so maybe.
As the shadow Tremble before the scourge.
Oh my god, I bet it doesn't work on Ferengi either.
What about Bothans?
Are you threatening me?
I don't think it technically works on Bothans, but like it does implant the suggestion that it should, and Bothans have really convincing demeanors, so they're good at lying to themselves. So it's kind of like hypnosis. They're just they accept the suggestion very readily.
Very good.
Our pound is under attack.
Every once in a while, there's a subreddit called Ask Sci-Fi, where people post questions about, sci-fi properties, and people are supposed to answer in universe. I occasionally hop on there for a couple days and just respond to like a dozen threads.
Doing God's work, man.
I mean, I didn't have a lot of friends when I was young. I spent a lot of time rationalizing crap in sci-fi.
I mean, someone's gotta do it.
Right? If not me, who? If not now, when?
And upwards, twirling, twirling, or something.
Frostmourne hunger thy bidding, master.
Twirling towards freedom.
I will.
Wait, is it freedom?
I don't know, you have access to the internet.
I never remember. There are two versions of it in my head, and one of them is toward the future, and one of them is to freedom. And I know one of them is wrong, but I can never remember which one. Because my brain is dumb.
So say we all.
The restless dead await, as the shadow wills, for the Lich King. Intriguing. Our forces are under attack.
Full speed ahead!
It is in fact freedom.
Very good. I expected that because Americans.
Summoning is complete.
Yeah.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Yes.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool.
Tread lightly.
Motherfuckers!
No one will hang around. At last.
This is the most cancer map.
Tread lightly. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. For the Lich King. At last. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers.
I hate everything about this.
At last.
Are you threatening me? What?
More gold is required.
Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will?
Are you threatening me?
My life for Nezu.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me around.
The shadows beckon. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve.
Are you threatening me? Got it!
And they just purposely meme you. You know? They give the enemy flying and defend in the same mission, so it's like your piercing attacks are fucking useless against them. And you're just getting bombarded from all directions.
Oh god. The first recorded instance of Dengar.
Oh yes.
The restless dead await as the shadow wills. More gold is required.
Clearly the solution is more fucking graveyards.
What does the shadow will?
Right? That's what a loving god would want.
I mean, the way things are going, you're gonna need them
Oh yes.
for all
Where
the
shall my blood
elf
be
bodies.
spilled?
The shadows.
Oh God.
What?
More gold is
Tread
required.
lightly.
What?
I just saw your cursor on the other screen, and it disoriented me on my screen.
The restless dead await.
are under attack.
Yeah, calm down.
Does the shadow
APM is way too high.
or the Lich King?
My APM so high
Sir?
it transcends
Sir?
time and space.
Sir? I need you to calm down.
This better be. None shall survive.
Our forces are under attack.
The restless dead await. Let darkness guide.
Frostborn
The
hunger.
dead shall
Our
serve.
forces are under attack.
The shadows beckon.
Tread lightly.
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool. For the Lich King.
More gold is required.
Very good.
No one
My base defenders managed to get themselves killed while I was away.
finally. Speak, fool. What is it? This is more like it.
Because life was too good.
The shadows beckon.
You aren't allowed to have nice things.
The dead shall serve. This better be good. Let darkness guide. Are you ready? But the restless dead await in truth. Our gold dead shall serve. Darkness guide.
Our forces are under attack.
No one orders
Are
me.
you threatening me?
Speak, fool.
The shadows beckon.
I laugh in the
What
face
is
of
it?
danger.
Our forces are under attack.
At
The
last.
restless dead await.
Make your choice.
No one orders me around.
What?
More gold is required.
Are you threatening me? Our forces are under attack. Full speed ahead!
What does the shadow will? This better be good, as the shadow wills.
Our forces are under attack.
The dead shall
Speak,
serve.
fool. This is more like it.
This better be good.
Our power is under attack.
The dead
Our
shall
forces
serve.
are under attack.
Proceed.
More gold is required.
Your choice.
The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? Intriguing.
Our forces are under attack.
The sleeper awakes. What's
Oh God, what is this?
Are under attack.
this, master? The time.
The hypocrites.
I love Dragonhawks. This is good. This is fun. Nothing about this is cancer. Yep, just good, wholesome gameplay.
Oh no.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
This metal awakes.
Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve.
Proceed.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
This better be good.
What is it now? Finally. At last.
Oh god.
Frostmourne.
They're making me spend inventory space on the moon crystals.
Key of the 3 moons. The other 2 crystals.
Oh, get fucked, kid.
This mission gets worse and worse.
I mean, look, if you're not up for the challenge.
It might not be tonight. I might actually end here. This is so stupid.
Yeah.
What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. The dead shall serve. The restless dead awake.
They have all the answers they need.
As the shadow will. Our power is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Are you threatening me? Full speed ahead. Got it! Our town is under attack.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. This is more like it. At last.
The restless dead awake. Guide me. This better be good. Our forces are under attack. For the Lich King.
Proceed. The time is now. Wait. What's done is done.
My life for Nezu. Thy will be done.
I think I actually lost.
Got it. The dead shall serve.
Make your choice.
Frost.
I need 300 gold to summon a new mine. I don't have 300 gold.
What?
You can unsummon a building.
That doesn't give you money back, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Are you threatening?
It gives you golden lumber. I don't know that it gives you back all the golden lumber, but it gives you back golden lumber.
Got it.
Why? Because I read the hint that just popped
I
up.
wish only to serve.
I can't read. We've been over this. 50%. Ugh.
Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
No, it's hard to notice stuff on screen.
Thy will.
That definitely was not
Actively.
50%, but okay, thanks game.
Thy will be done.
No.
Give me like 20 fucking coins for that. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure that
no.
costs 170 gold for that
Our
building at
town is
least.
under attack.
Yeah, this
I mean,
entire
there's
base
needs
is
to be checked.
fucked.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
Well, that's why you're moving to a new neighborhood.
What is it?
High octane gameplay.
This for the Lich King. Our power is under attack. Let darkness guide. Speak, fool. I wish only to serve. Our forces are under attack. My fate is sealed. Thy will be done.
Tread lightly. Finally.
Faithless coward. Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
What is it now?
I wish only to serve.
See, this is good.
My life
This is good.
for Nezu.
You blighted.
Thy will
Didn't.
be done.
We're done. We did all we need to do. Now you're moving on.
No one orders me. Frost.
You don't need a homeland. You bring it with you.
We'll see. No, mission failed.
Well, You unsummoned all of your buildings, didn't you?
Why is that a thing you need? I have the resources to start anew.
The game always ends when a player has no buildings. They're
I've
knocked
never
out.
lost. I've never lost before. I had no idea.
That's fair.
Speak.
Usually I restart way before then.
Greetings, Death Knight.
What is it now?
Oh. My tummy has the rumblies.
Babby hands.
Yes. Lord Arthas.
No, Whitey gotta pay. I'll be right back.
Fear not.
Whitey will pay.
Fiends can force them to the ground.
Something like that.
Your pain shall be legendary. Now, Frostborn.
I've got a good feeling about this run, though.
What does the shadow will?
What is it now?
This is the one where we're actually going to bring vengeance down on those elves.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
Gotta kill that spider for like 12 coins, though. That's so important. Our economy is based off of this.
This is more like
28, baby.
Finally.
It's everything we need.
Frostborn
Everything we need.
hungers. This is more like it.
Your pain shall be legendary. Speak, fool.
Finally.
I mean, and you know if you give
No
up,
one orders me
then Sylvanas M win again, right?
for the Lich King.
That's the worst part of it.
Now,
She doesn't deserve it.
finally.
Apparently she does.
No.
The restless dead await thy bidding, master.
Ah, man.
Minjula wants pizza. I don't think Minjula gets to have pizza.
That's fair.
My life.
She walked away when I said that.
Tread light.
Oh, Manjula.
She knows.
Summoning is complete.
No one orders me around. This is more like
Clearly I need to go get my fucking Warcraft 3 strategy guide.
This is more like
I laugh in the face of danger.
Frostborn.
What does the shadow will?
You know, I think I actually have it within arm's reach.
Summoning.
I don't have an arm's reach, but I could get in the next 5 minutes.
This better be good.
Proceed.
I might be making that up too. I might be thinking of the StarCraft ones. Let me. I'm all.
Proceed. You may feel the sting. Binary.
Tread lightly.
I bow to your.
Maybe if I just spam enough ziggurats, they'll give up.
My fate is sealed.
Right? That's a valid plan.
Thy will be done.
How could that backfire?
Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
Okay, let me see.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve.
What is it now?
I'll make you sign. Your pain shall be legendary. What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool.
Ah, at last.
Faithless coward. This better be good. For the Lich King.
Tread lightly. This is more like it.
The dead
Oh no,
shall
that looks
serve.
like a Chris Metzen abomination.
As the shadow
Don't talk about it.
now, Frost.
Don't acknowledge it, it only makes it stronger.
No, it really does look like it's done in that kind of style, but
Tread lightly.
it's actually really good.
Summoning is I wish only.
Like it's not signed.
My life would
Don't let
have
Chris Metzen know that.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
I wish only
Okay.
to serve.
According to page 98 of the Art of Warcraft, Liches are the former Orc warlocks and Death Knights who served Ner'zhul before he became the Lich King.
Correct.
I hope that helps.
It didn't. It didn't at all. Not in the fucking slightest, because that's information I already had.
About the only way I would have a Warcraft 3 instruction manual is if it came in the collector's edition, which I don't think it did.
I have one. I could go fucking grab it right now.
No, I believe that you have one. I was just unsure if I did.
I'm not trying to prove you, I'm trying to win.
You're trying to one-up me, and quite frankly, I don't appreciate it.
I got it. I have the Frozen Throne one too, for when we get that far. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause this while I read through this. I want to see what the Chris Metzen said, okay? The mission begins with your troops stranded on the wrong side of the Elven River. Not to worry, though, as you eventually gain control of Goblin Zeppelins to transport your troops to the enemy. Your goal is to destroy 3 High Elf altars, but the path to do so involves the destruction of several Elf bases and plenty of hard work on your part. Boy. This is a long one.
It's okay to admit that you can't step to Sylvanas.
I know.
Like, that's okay. No one is going to think any less of you.
This guy is useless. It told me what I was already doing, except less necromancers. That's how you know it's a bad guide. It said don't use necromancers.
My fate is sealed.
Chris Metzen's out of his fucking walnut when he wrote this.
I gladly obey. I wish everyone to serve.
I mean, sometimes they get the intern to write it and he doesn't actually play the game.
Oh, that's fine. They did start off with the same exact strategy as I did.
Yes, master.
Except instead of having a defending army, they just said attack in full force, which is fucking stupid. I also think these guides are written for normal difficulty and not hard.
What is it now?
If it doesn't actually have a section differentiating the two, then I'd probably agree with that.
Yeah.
Or it's so general that the advice basically applies to both, but to do it on hard mode, you just have to, quote, do it better.
Ah, yes. Why didn't I think of that?
Where shall my blood?
Do you think it's like a nightclub in that mine? Like a ghost nightclub?
Of course. What else would we... I mean, yeah. Obviously.
Hear the sound of dubstep from deep in the mine.
The dead shall serve.
Just like that.
System is down.
Make your choice.
You just described my entire life.
The sleeper awakes.
Well, these 4 spirit towers should be able to instantly kill nothing.
Speak, fool.
Are you threatening me? Got it! What?
I do recall their damage being disappointing.
They're mostly fucking garbage because the footmen have defend now, so they take 75% less piercing damage.
Can't you cheese the placement so that they can't ever get to their target?
Yeah, for the melee at least, yeah. But it's like so much extra gold and those buildings will get blown up that I don't really want to invest.
I mean, you know where all the gold deposits are, right?
For the most part, yes.
This is more
So, trying to have a mobile base might not be a bad idea. Just starting out with the intention of defending this one with troops, and then moving somewhere else before completely packing up.
Research complete.
Got it! What is it?
I did actually have multiplayer games of StarCraft done that way, where I was ready to. I had all the resources and I had a worker unit rushing to build any kind of structure, and someone managed to just before I could do it.
You gotta be ready for that, you know.
Yeah.
The fresh dickin', I believe they call it.
What? I bow to your will. Are you threatening me?
Yes.
Yes.
I kind of want to try StarCraft 2. Nope, no I don't. Nope,
No.
that's right.
It's got bad Sylvanas in it.
What does the shadow
It really does.
Oh yes. We have to live with that.
And Kerrigan, another very interesting character that. Well,
Your choice.
You know what? I think the problems. I don't think that her character. I think that her character is good. They just. The narrative was dumb. Like, the things that happen that involve her are dumb, but those don't relate specifically to her, you know? Those are part of the overarching story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Oh, what's happening?
At last.
Ascending into godhood is kind of dumb. I don't. They had an obsession for a while with putting prophecy into all of their games, and it fell victim to that too.
What is it now?
Actually, I think that's a Metzen trope.
That is a Metzen trope because even Medivh's the prophet.
Yeah.
I will be done.
So,
I bow to your will.
I will say that they missed a good opportunity in Heart of the Swarm, because they de-zerged her at the end of Wings of Liberty, and then they re-zerg her like halfway through Heart of the Swarm. But that was a really interesting idea, that she would try to come to grips with being mostly human again, but still with this connection to the Swarm and power over Zerg. Like, that would have been really cool to explore. But instead, the second half, it just becomes nonsense to set up Legacy of the Void.
My fate is sealed.
That's how I get you.
Yeah.
I will be done.
God, I think I'm just jaded and can't enjoy anything anymore.
It's possible, but then what about Pokemon?
Research complete.
You rang.
I kind of want to play Pokemon.
See? Everyone likes Pokemon. What about Animal Crossing?
Nah.
Speak, fool. This is
Animal Crossing is it's.
Got it.
There's nothing for me to really get a grip on. Nothing to really sink my teeth into. I like the time that I spend with it. It just doesn't hold me.
You're not a furry, are you? I think that's the issue, isn't it?
Now, Frostborn.
I need to be a furry in order to fully enjoy Animal Crossing? Is
I
that
would
what you're
say
saying?
so, yes.
You caught me. I've been pretending all this time. I'm not a furry, though.
Should have known.
Oh my god.
No one orders me.
The first
I
time
know,
was
I
when
was
I
a
asked if you wanted to
closeted
go to that furry club, and you said, "Fuck that, I ain't no gay-ass furry." That made so much more sense in this context.
Closeted non-furry over here.
At
Oh my
last.
god.
This is more
Now I have
I
to
know. I even forget to call it my fursona. I type persona. I have a little script that actually replaces the word for me.
Frostmourne hungers.
Does Deborah know?
Deborah from accounting?
Oh yes, the very same.
Well, she don't give a fuck.
I mean, we're gonna make her.
No one orders me around. Now, Frostmourne.
Research complete.
Finally.
I gotta go fight a dog.
This is more like it.
Godspeed.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last.
I bow to your will. I wish only to serve. Yes, master.
The shadows beckon. This better be heard. The shadows beckoned.
What is it now?
Make your choice.
Speak, fool. What is it now?
The shadows beckon.
Tread lightly.
What does the shadow do?
What is it now? Finally. This is more like it.
Summon more cigarettes.
At last.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
More gold is
Thy
required.
will be done. My fate is sealed.
No one orders me around.
I think we should almost be ready to launch an attack against that eastern base there. Just want to get at least one more meat wagon.
The dead shall serve.
One necromancer,
Summon more cigarettes.
one meat wagon, and then maybe a couple more crypt fiends.
Summoning is complete.
That should be enough.
Summoning is complete.
Gonna be at high upkeep though. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just want to wait for the next attack, I think.
The shadows beckon.
Tread lightly.
I need another Zeppelin too to carry all these troops.
I laugh in the face of danger!
This is more like it. Finally.
The
Are you threatening me?
What's Sylvanas up to? He's been attacking sometime now.
Got it! Full speed ahead! Run! Full speed ahead!
What is it now?
You ran.
No one orders me around.
Got it!
What is it?
I fought the dog.
Very good. Did you win?
I did. It dropped. Oh no. I was queued for a game when I stood up. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, the dog dropped a food item. It appeared to be a bowl of cereal. I'm currently consuming it. I think it's going to increase my HP by like 15%.
Here's hoping, man.
Your pain is legendary.
Oh, Heroes of the Storm just crashed trying to rejoin the game that I AFK'd out on.
For the Lich King.
Oh, screw it. I'm not meant to play that.
No one orders me around.
Glory to the Scourge. I'll make sure you suffer.
This is more like
your choice.
Now, Frostborn. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around.
Faithless coward.
Finally.
I absolutely hate Sylvanas.
Tread lightly.
Proceed.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
Summon more ziggurats. I wish only to serve. Yes, master. Thy bidding.
Every single time I tell myself I'm ready to launch a counterattack, boom, there comes a shit ton of fucking archers. Oh no.
Yeah, win
Or
or
that.
lose, you might need to take a break from this after this one.
I think so.
No one orders me.
It's starting to get to you. It's starting to make you crazy.
What's done is done.
No one orders me around.
Such is the price we must pay for greatness.
What is it now?
What a king must do.
You ran.
Technically, you are the king of Lordaeron.
Summon
No, does Uther know?
my life for Nezul.
I mean,
Summoning.
you did announce your intent to succeed your father.
Uther wasn't there though. There were no survivors of that except for Arthas.
Proceed.
Oh no.
The dead shall serve.
By all technicalities, nobody knows I'm the king.
The restless dead await for the Lich King.
The sleeper awakes.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy bidding, master. My life for Nezul. Up where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will be done. More gold is required. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. Upgrade complete.
What is it now?
Are you threatening me?
You ran.
This better
Full
be good.
speed ahead!
Intriguing. As the shadow wills.
Yes, master.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
I laughed
No
in the
one
face
orders
of
me
danger. What? Got it!
What is it now?
Full speed ahead! Are you threatening me?
At this point, I'm just waiting for the next attack so I can just try and maybe weasel out an attack on the eastern base. I think that's all I have left.
Are you threatening me?
I believe in you. Sylvanas. Just talk to Sylvanas.
Very good.
She can get it done. I know she can. She's rebelling against where her story arc takes her.
As the shadow will.
She is extra motivated.
Ah, at last.
The dead shall serve.
Make your choice.
I think the thing that sucks most about this is he's actually targeting my forces. Like, the AI is just targeting my forces so fucking well. Like, it's ignoring the front line, just going right for the back line every single time. It's good for them. Good for them.
Research complete.
Got it! Are you threatening me? What?
What is it now? This is more like it. Must tread lightly.
The time is now.
The restless dead await. Intriguing shadow this better. Let darkness guide you. The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. Now. For the Lich King.
This better be good. The dead shall serve. As the shadow will.
What is it now? Finally.
Your pain shall be legendary. You will be endless. What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around.
I'll make sure you suffer.
This is more like it.
This better be good. Our forces are under attack.
What have you done?
The restless dead await.
No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve.
Tread lightly. No one
Our
orders
gold
me
mine
around. For the Lich King. Finally. What is it now? Ah, at last.
This better be good. For the Lich King.
No one orders me around.
Faithless coward.
This is more like it.
Speak, the dead shall serve. Intriguing. What does the shadow will? Our pound is under attack.
No one orders me around. Finally. What is it now? Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Finally.
I wait.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
Thy bidding, master.
No one orders me around.
The sleeper wakes. You rang.
Are you threatening me?
The restless dead await. This better be good. The dead shall serve.
I think I got counter-memed.
Oh no.
What?
Right?
Where shall my blood be spilled?
More gold is required.
What is it now? Speak, fool.
What?
No one orders me around.
Are you threatening me?
What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread
Our
lightly.
town is under attack.
Ah, at last.
God, no, you're getting meat all over the altar.
Yeah.
The other two crystals must be found if the Elf Gate is to be unlocked.
It's not how you make a sacrifice. Unless you're trying to sacrifice the altar itself.
For the Lich King.
Bitch, I might be.
Our gold has collapsed. The dead shall serve the Lich King. The restless dead await. What does the shadow tremble before the scourge?
Yes, Master.
This better be good. Let darkness guide thee.
Fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Now, Frostmourne. No one orders me around. For the Lich King.
What does the
Tread lightly. Frostmourne
dead
hungers.
shall serve? I bow to your will. Thy bidding, Master. My fate is sealed. Yes, Master.
Got it!
Speak, fool.
You will know endless torment.
So I think I have to just completely destroy my first base and then rebuild over here. I just have to keep moving gold mine to gold mine.
You actually had to take your first base, right?
Mm-hmm.
I bow to your
Yeah.
will.
That might be the design intent.
It's not according to the book.
Well, that book wasn't actually
My
written by
life for
Blizzard.
Ner'zhul. Thy bidding,
It
Master.
actually, it's the official battle chest guide by Bart G. Farkas.
Okay.
I mean, how would you even know if this is the
Farkas was quite likely not on the design team.
No, but it's the Blizzard official. This is the one they included with the battle chest.
Who published it?
Where would one find that information?
Oh, it'd probably be on the cover. Probably see Prima guides or something.
Take your game further with Brady Games.
Oh, Brady Games.
Brady?
Yeah. So I mean, that's a company that makes strategy guides.
There you go.
Yeah.
The shadow will.
They're in the business.
Just saying. You know, it's not like Blizzard didn't write it. That company did.
Yeah, but they work for Blizzard.
No, they don't.
Just like Activision.
As the shadow will. Where shall my blood be spilled?
That thing is happening that I wish wouldn't happen.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Proceed.
Our town is under
Are you
attack.
threatening me?
Where shall my blood be stilled? I gladly obey. My fate is sealed. I gladly obey. My fate is sealed. Yes, Master. Thy will be done. Yes, Master.
Are you threatening me?
That acolyte gave it his all.
What?
Thy bidding, Master. Thy will be done.
Speak, fool.
Our town is under attack.
This is more like it. Frostmourne
Summoner
hungers.
is
At last. Frostmourne hungers.
What? Got it!
Our town is under attack.
Tread
Oh
lightly.
no, they can't stop
Speak,
Death's
fool.
advance.
They're doing a pretty darn good job, actually.
For the Lich King.
Your pain
I
is
mean-
legendary.
They're only stalling it. They can't stop it.
Our town is under attack.
No one orders me around.
You will know endless.
Your choice.
What is it now? This is more like it.
It's interesting the individual trees
No one
block
Town is
vision.
under attack. Summon is complete.
Now, Frostmourne.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine having to render that in real time. Like, that's just so demanding on the computer that you just can't even possibly run a game like this in 4K. It's just not
Right?
feasible.
I bow to your will. I gladly obey. Yes,
It's a sad truth.
I will.
In software development, good enough is something that you really have to accept.
My fate is sealed. I gladly obey.
Sometimes you just do what works instead of what's right, and then wind up with stuff like this,
At last. No one orders me.
where something just freaks out.
Why is that a thing?
What is it?
What does the shadow?
There was fucking 9 Dragonhawks that just showed up.
Oh, I see it. Oh god.
Why is that a thing? See, I lost. There's no way around this. This is insane.
Your pain shall be legendary.
I thought you'd completed this one on hard though.
I have, and I was clearly much drunker than I am now because I was able to do it without losing my marbles. Oh, fuck this. I'm done. No, it's fine. My streaming career is over. This is it.